dark skin, and you stay.
I shoot light skin niggas all the time.
Tuning in. I don't know why.
And y'all both be like, I ain't light skin, I'm brown skin.
I don't know why you starting off the podcast like this. We are all one people.
I'm not light skin.
I don't know.
Well, we aren't light skin, bro.
I don't get 2 shades darker when the sun come out.
Just because I tan doesn't mean that I'm light skinned.
But what's that even mean?
That you're light skinned.
So look, listen. This complexion that me and Flint has is as close to perfection as you get. Because we're in between.
If I'm not mistaken,
y'all
this
the
is
same colors of the Kardashians in the summer.
They're not even the same complexion.
No, we're actually we are pretty close. And this is like, it's in between light and
skin
dark.
Like copper, hair like wool.
Well, I don't know. I was looking at our hands.
He's really in the feet.
Y'all blinded by the beards and the hair underneath the shadow. Y'all like the same complexion.
What do you think?
We're close in complexion. But we're not dark or light, though. We're somewhere in the middle.
Nah, for certain reasons, I don't feel comfortable describing us as red or any sort of like flavor like that. But you get the situation. Like you can see.
No, we talking about a shade.
I don't know why he's trying to make it seem like we not all one people.
It's 2 sides.
I don't know.
It's light skin and dark skin. Which side you have on?
That's not how colors work, because that's why makeup is in different colors.
Oh, well, explain to us and the people watching how it does work.
It's just a whole bunch of shades. Like, you're not light, you're not dark. It's just shades.
I mean, well, there are light people and there are dark people.
According to her, no.
There are light
actually according to Flint too, because everybody is black.
Nah,
there's different shades of black.
Well, I mean, if you want to be technical,
all the way to darker. Like, it's not just like.
I know there's in between, but no, there's darker and there's lighter. And as someone that does photography and stuff like that, you definitely know, because
if you think about think about colors, like even when people tan, like a darker person, if they tan, they don't necessarily get darker.
They get purple.
They can get caramel.
They
can get red.
They get red.
I ain't never saw a dark person get lighter from tanning though.
No, I'm not saying getting lighter,
they
but
be in a cinnamon booth.
Dark person.
Nothing happens.
We have tints and hints in our skin, so when you tan, not everybody gets darker. Like, you can get a fucking bronze tone.
That's darker though.
Okay.
No, it highlights you. That's like when you put on fucking makeup and you put highlights and that make you look at their fucking cheekbones. Like, oh, wow, I'm looking at her cheekbones because it's fucking highlighted. Motherfucking skin start to turn like a caramel color.
I do love cheekbones. I ain't gonna lie. You like some cheekbones?
I was on a fucking game show.
Not too much.
You don't like some cheekbones?
If it's too much.
You ain't never had some good cheekbones.
I only date girls who don't wear makeup. I'm lying.
Stop answering anything you say.
I'm lying.
I'm lying, but we really don't.
I don't mind
well,
that kind of stuff.
No, we don't.
Is there like a topic? Hi, my name's Jeffrey.
Oh, my fault. I'm at Mars 2 Drinks and Jokes podcast.
Thank you everybody for tuning in.
I don't know how we didn't get into that first. Y'all be making me look stupid.
Great intro from our captain.
To the left of me, I got my main man, Dave Flint, comedy genius. To the left of him, we got my man John Armstrong, another comedy guy, genius.
Really good shirts.
Really little shirts, but
I like it.
You got some hairy arms.
Yeah, I do.
That's wild. I don't like that.
You're making us uncomfortable with your differences.
Yeah.
We need you to do something about that.
His differences?
You be somebody else because you being used making us feel uncomfortable.
Right here to the right of me, this is my brother.
His big brother.
Nope. Producer. Do a little bit of everything. He came up in the film thing, from photography to editing. Now he a real live producer that worked on over 30 shows that most of you watch every day. They didn't know that he had a hand in.
Most of y'all watch, not certain
Enjoy.
I pimp on the side too. No, I'm just joking.
And to my right, we got Danielle.
I don't know how I got here.
She here though.
I brought her, so.
I'm his host.
See?
Interesting turn of events.
Y'all didn't expect that.
Thought this lady was here to talk about Jesus Christ tonight.
I I do. We scream hallelujah every night.
We're supposed to be having a Bible study meeting tonight.
Jesus.
The men tell me.
Okay.
I'm waiting till you spark another one because you like to talk about.
We not gonna spark that. That gonna embarrass me and have to explain.
Well, I actually hate pens. Actually,
It's a good pen, actually.
no, they like. Cause I got asthma. They like harsh to me. All pens.
It's fuck, right?
Yeah.
It's way too much.
That's like it's something.
Is
like,
it true the oil like coats your lung and that's why you
I
get
mean, that
high
wasn't
longer?
that was smooth, but that it's some out of pens. I just can't smoke them. They fuck with me.
Yeah, I'd be like,
This is the last one I found because they be too harsh for me, but I like this.
But
Pretty lights.
That shit like somebody shook up a can of WD-40 and sprayed it down your throat.
those metal shavings.
Like
That's what
strawberry?
those commercials would be about.
Metal
But they'll do with
shavings, man.
the vapes. Would be like the tobacco ones.
We're not
but
insinuating, but just, maybe possibly some metal shavings.
honestly, I'm about to stop
happen
using
be,
my metal grinder because it's definitely like metal shavings in my weed from when I grind with that. So I'm gonna like get like a plastic one or a wood one or some shit.
I just find some people that's down on their luck and they need to make a few bucks. And I just let them step on my weed until it gets nice and crumbly, and I give them a few dollars. And that's how I organically. That's how I do.
It's like some Coming to America shit. Some weed steppers, just
You
like
know,
3 naked
trying to
bitches that
provide
stuff on the weed.
jobs,
that'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be the dopest room in the house.
Yes.
You
Naked
can walk
bitches
around the
stepping
entire
on
house, see Bad Bar the whole nine. But if you walk to the
Bad
room
Bar.
and this naked bitch is stomping the weed, you can be like, do I gotta leave this one? Can meals be brought into this one?
You know.
Because I don't need to. It's titties and ass, and then I can still. Thank you, bitches.
So when we get our money up, though, what type of exotic pets you talking about, though? Because I was like, I know everybody want to do the monkey, because, of course, though. But I'm like, I feel like the cat's where it's at, though.
I don't want no pets, man.
A cat.
You don't like
keep all that
pets?
shit. No.
An exotic pet. If I
You
can
can't
have
trust
one.
people that don't like animals, though, bro.
Hey, don't trust me, but I don't know.
You don't like no animals?
I like animals, but like
no type of...
Like, not a dog.
I hate dogs.
You
You
fish
hate
nigga.
dogs, bro?
You a fish nigga?
No. I used to like fish, I ain't gonna lie.
See, I know you was
This
see,
nigga like
you just
fish but
need
don't
the right,
like dogs,
You just
though.
need the right
This
pet
nigga
for
not a
you,
normal
though.
human being.
No, he like it.
I'm
He
not
like the pet that
at
he
all.
don't have to make
No,
sure
that
stay
figures out.
alive.
Everybody like different type of pets, got different type of
Dogs are too
personalities
subservient and
based off
stupid.
of how you
I can't-
interact
and
with
they-
that
Dog-
pet.
They
Cause,
really
like,
smart. If your
people-
dogs think because you aren't cleaning your dog.
I'll give you that.
My
Yeah.
dog
Yeah.
don't.
I'll
My
give you
dog
that.
was really expensive, and I treat him like.
But,
that nigga don't
you-
stink.
Honestly,
You don't be
it
washing
just
your
don't
fish,
fit
man.
my personality. I get why
His
people
fart.
like dogs.
Did you ever wash your
He fart
fish?
like a
I
motherfucker.
hate that nigga.
His body don't stink, bro.
That nigga
You
this-
never
listen,
washed your
that nigga
fish?
dog this
I had
big.
them ass cheeks.
He'll fart in that
How
corner
many
and
years
you
did you have
smell it
your fish?
upstairs. Like, yo, it's
I was
built
a
around
kid,
this
I had
bitch.
one for years.
You never washed your fish the entire time you had it?
No.
When did it die?
You said wash the fish?
You never washed it.
Being the asshole.
I'm like,
I gotta play along for a minute. Insane.
Yeah, I
All
was
right.
like,
oh,
wash
we
the fish.
did.
I got it on the
All
wrong
right.
topic.
What's the
These
next?
niggas start crazy.
What's the next game?
No, people got watch out for though.
An exotic animal? I don't know.
Bug people though, cause them people be serial killers. People got like spiders
Oh,
and shit like that.
nigga.
Them
Tarantulas
people
and
that's
I
shit.
don't like spiders. I don't like snakes. I ain't never like none of that shit.
You gotta come home and feed something crickets and beetles and shit.
Nah, that's something.
Would you ever have a reptile? I feel like that's a like real chill pet. Like they just doing their thing.
Nah.
I know somebody had a turtle. They live like 100
Oh
years.
no, I get a turtle. I
Your
love
turtle will
turtles.
outlive you.
My sister got like 5
I'm
turtles.
like,
Turtles
You know they
do
still
stick.
be
My
here
sister used to have
after you
turtles.
dead?
No, my sister.
Ain't
Yeah,
no
my
shit
turtle
like
used to-
turtles.
I'm not
shit.
getting no slow ass.
It don't do shit. It's the best.
Turtles
baby.
actually can
Like,
move
it-
fast as
Why
fuck.
am I getting a statue?
That
I
I'm
gotta
not
feed?
so sure. but
Look up a YouTube
that's
video
good
of
for
turtles
now.
moving fast.
It's
You're
no
not buying
way,
a big
bro.
enough
Have you
terrarium
ever
or
seen a
aquarium for them
turtle?
to actually
Turtles
really
How you
live.
gonna
move
like
fast.
run like
Listen,
this?
even if y'all get money, neither one of y'all buying a fucking 40-foot turtle tank. Y'all not doing it.
Honestly, that's
I mean,
one of
if
the
you had
reasons I don't
property-
like having pets and shit like
Like,
that,
if
because
you-
you just confining them. Well, even if you got a
So,
lizard that don't
break the
go
chains.
nowhere, like, if it was out in the wild, it wouldn't be in this little...
But no dog would
thing.
be out in the wild. Every dog is domesticated. Dogs
Oh, I know.
are come
I'm
from
now
wolves.
I'm saying, like,
So
lizards and shit like that.
Like a lot of dogs, like big dogs, can survive. Most dogs can't survive in the wild. They can survive even
human
if you.
beings engineered them to be these like needy fucking things. Yeah.
After a while, nature take over.
No, big dogs. A fucking Chihuahua not really gonna like have a big. Well, a Chihuahua actually can. Those actually could. French bulldogs literally couldn't. A bulldog couldn't. There's plenty. A wiener dog couldn't.
Well, they gotta stop making them dogs too, because they can't breathe.
A wiener dog couldn't. Those dogs cannot survive in the wild. They're not built like they're
a wiener dog gonna snatch up by a hawk. He gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
But that bitch ain't gonna be able to. They don't do good in heat or cold or whatever.
You think that's morally right or wrong that they took a species and bred it so far down just for their own emotional amusement to take this specific animal?
They bred neediness into them.
And change this animal whole DNA.
No, they
just to
didn't
make
breed neediness
subservient.
See a wolf. See a wolf in that thing.
You think about how people bred a certain species of animal just to have as emotional support.
I mean, but I don't think that was never.
I like how dogs that got their ears clipped and like.
I think now they're like that, but dogs have been bred down for years for specific needs. So whether it was a herder, whether it was a protector, whether it was a hunter, It's the human thing to do. Like, humans are fucking terrible.
You think if we wouldn't have interfered with their species, they would have been like...
They wouldn't have been...
They would have been fucking wolves and hyenas.
You think they'd overtook us?
No.
What are you talking about?
We can fuck anything
Why
up.
did we have to interfere? Why couldn't we have let them be wolves?
Same reason we got house cats.
We had to turn them into some...
Same reason why niggas got apartments and have a tiger.
Nigga, you was a wolf!
If you get a wolf puppy, a wolf puppy is going to act like a domestic dog. Like, it's not about that's in their nature. It's not. It's because it's wild, so it's gonna try to kill you. But if it thinks of you as its mother, it's still gonna act like a big puppy, regardless if it's a wolf or not.
Different species animals interact without tearing each other off. Like
look at it. Look at lions and stuff. All animals can be gentle and be all that, be cutesy and stuff. Look at them in the wild. They do all the shit that they do. It's not because we bred them down that they are that.
No, I'm not talking about lions. I'm specifically talking about dogs in general. Their whole DNA was changed just
it wasn't changed. If anything, it was concentrated.
Well, not all of them. I'm exaggerating.
Well, the DNA wasn't changed. It was concentrated. So
if you breed an animal to have a certain type of physiology and it has it, what's that?
It's concentrating. So if you're picking like certain traits or genetic like characteristics, and you develop, so look, you smoke weed. If you get a dab.
I want to breed me a Chihuahua with a pit bull. Have me a pit Wawa.
So if you got, it's all the dog. Like that's all the dog. Like you know. But if you get like a what are you talking about? Like concentrate. You're not changing it what it is. It still comes from weed. It's just concentrated weed. So it's more potent. So it's more like specific.
But do you think morally as humans we should be interacting with the evolution of other species, especially for just our entertainment?
Well, it's done. Slavery. It's not like
I'm waiting for it.
I'm about to say it's done. I love dogs.
They so wrapped into this dog slavery conversation.
I don't think of them as slaves. They love you.
But do they think of them
as slaves? They thought slaves loved them.
Man, dogs love you more than anything.
I think dogs just want to be...
My Frenchie tried to run away once and gave up and came back.
Shit, I wouldn't blame her. Shit, it's warmer side. He got snacks, cable, fucking fire.
He can't survive in the cold.
I can't survive in the cold.
Like he just can't. Like we moved to Miami and he almost died on our first walk. Like he's not built for any climate actually. like it needs to be perfect. Like
that is called Stockholm syndrome.
No, it's not.
I know. I'm just.
You haven't met this dog.
French bulldogs are like a designer dog. Like a lot
they can't breathe. Like they literally
like. Luckily, he doesn't have I don't have to have no surgery on his legs or his breathing or nothing. But they breathe and he snores loud as fuck.
Cause can they swim?
I never tried. I would put a vest on him if I did.
Yeah, because I think that's one of the few dogs that can swim.
But he loved the beach, though.
Yeah.
But you think if we breed them in a certain way, and that like take away their ability to survive? That's
man,
like,
where your script at, nigga? What's the? Why are we talking about Darwinism?
This nigga.
I'm like, this nigga, these little nubbly ass legs and this little curly ass tail. If you let him out, he'll eat by a fucking raccoon or anything. But back in the day, he was like,
listen, unless it's a big raccoon, I feel like Bill gonna give him some
bitch, what you want?
That's a gorilla.
And then they get bred down the little.
Bill kind of like
And
can't
then you
fight.
let him go.
Bill get his ass whooped. You gotta have faith in him. Like, get him, Bill. Bill, no! Get off of Bill!
Bill got
Let
heart
Bill
down.
go! He gonna choke
Bill
that
got
nigga
heart.
out. He gonna choke that nigga out. He'll be snoring.
Nah, he not even a big fighter. He likes to make friends.
He's a liar. His dog likes to fight.
No, he likes maybe he liked to play with the kids, but no, he's not a fighter. So he got attacked and was like smiling at the dog. I was kicking the fuck out that dog.
Not on air. You didn't do that.
Huh?
You thought about kicking that dog.
Oh, I didn't do that. No, my dog, my small dog was being attacked by a large, vicious dog.
He
No,
thought
that's
about
different.
kicking
You
the
protecting
dog.
your
The
family.
other owner intervened before any injuries.
That
happened.
never happened.
Okay.
This ain't no Peter stuff. Look, I was at the dog park. White people was applauding me.
No.
Like, what are you talking about?
Like you kicked that damn dog, boy.
Don't do it.
I'm supposed to let him kill my dog.
Don't.
And scene.
Dead? You gonna murder the dog?
yourself.
I'm not bare. I rescued my dog, literally. I saw a
He
lady
did what he had
beating
to do.
her dog. Well, a deer was in her yard, and she started screaming, and her dog came to protect her, and it was a little toy ass dog, and it was a buck, and he was like, "Oh yeah." So she's like, "Ah!" So she started trying to beat the fucking deer, and the deer was like, "Oh yeah, bitch, this little motherfucker was too little, but you still too little."
That probably
She got shanked up.
That nigga put a hole in there like an action movie. Ah!
God, you didn't tell me all this. This shit is terrible.
That nigga was out there sleeping.
I thought
like,
this was a cute dog story. This was a murder.
no,
Oh,
this
this
is
I'm
not.
talking about dogs. So this got dark.
So the deer
We're
like
at the beginning of
bucked
a
up on
white
it.
podcast.
A white dog, man.
Hold on, wait a minute, man. You seen a deer murder a lady and a chihuahua?
No.
What?
John, what do you got to bring? You got anything to talk about? Because I tried to help them and they just trying
Thing we was talking about the pets. If we want to get salacious, do we want to talk about that?
Oh,
If we want to get salacious,
that's John.
Google salacious definition.
Oh goddamn!
This nigga.
Fuck me for having a
So-
vocabulary.
He was talking about urinating on people and it was a hot topic because of the interview.
Yes, nigga, I know you do.
That makes it seem like I'm not salacious.
So since you brought it up, what's your take on the situation?
I mean, to each his own. I don't shit on it, but I piss on it. No, but to each his own. The thing about it is just people's openness to talk about this shit on social
What's
media.
happening right now?
Cause it's something that everybody do. Is gonna be gross to somebody. You know what I mean?
Everybody drink these.
What?
But I just don't
Everybody
get
drink
people's
pee.
willingness to talk about this shit on social media.
Because everybody knows that everybody drink pee. It's
you
not
know,
even
you
weird
know, there's
now.
things. So I always feel like
When's the last time you drank pee? Like probably like
some
years
things
ago
are
or something.
weird. Some things aren't
No.
common. Some
Other than
things
that,
aren't like societal norms. You know what I'm saying? So like, we can say everybody got their thing or whatever. You know, like most people don't sleep like upside down, but I'm sure some motherfucker that sleep upside down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
12.3%.
Imagine that headache waking up.
you know.
Like if you literally slept upside down, then you will wake up with a headache from hell.
Yeah,
All the blood just in your head. Nigga.
I wake up mad as fuck.
God damn. Your nose will be stopped up.
Upside down. all
But
They had like mad sleep in your eyes and shit. Just like all the liquid, nigga.
But no, you feel like this just like a specific group.
No, I mean, people can, you know, everybody entitled to do their own thing, but we can't say that it's not like weird. Like, you ever walk into a bathroom
Whoa.
and it's pissy and it stinks and you like, and it's disgusting to you?
Yeah, most.
That's the same shit. It's
clean.
piss. Like, why is it like different? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like peeing on somebody
because it's on you. It's not on
the
floor. That's dirty.
Listen. You know, again, everybody can do what they want to do.
Clear before.
I mean, every time I drink, my piss is clear. Cause I be pissing like a motherfucker when I drink.
No, it don't stink. Clear piss don't stink.
Clear piss smell like piss when it dry.
No.
Like, I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
I've had clear piss.
Pee in the fucking room clear and come back tomorrow and see if he's like, who pissed in here?
I'm learning too much about both of y'all from both of y'all hard stands on this thing.
Well, you haven't learned about me. I haven't said anything.
When pee dry up, it stink. I like it when it's clear. I don't know.
Well, piss stinks. I mean, that's like a given. You're a dude.
That's why.
You ever went to an alley to pee because you needed to pee because it wasn't?
The worst is if your shoelaces is out and you go in the bathroom like that and your shit get wet.
Well, see, I'm a big sneakerhead. My sneakers, my shoestrings will never touch.
Like, don't pee on my shoes.
A fucking public restroom
don't
bathroom.
Pee on my shoes.
My shoestrings will never drag. Like that's not a thing.
It's happened though.
I don't even tie my shoes most of the time. I should barely be long enough to tie the way I lace them. Like
liquor pee for girls is different. It like purify they pee. Like liquor pee don't stink for girls.
Shit,
that's
Hennessy
why they
can.
That's why
Hennessy pee smell like Hennessy. Like, bitch, you been drinking Hennessy.
What?
Girls night. Pee on the side of the road.
Because they gotta pee. Niggas pee on the side of the road too. Or wherever the fuck we want.
Listen, a girl who know like, oh my pee gonna stink or whatever, they not about to just pee on the fucking side of the road.
No, what?
I'm not thinking about you coming sleep like this bitch piss strong. Who is this?
If you hopping back in a car with a nigga, you not about to piss outside and hop back in the car with a nigga smelling like piss.
So she got like a little cup or something?
No, you just pee outside because liquor pee don't stink. And that's why you can just piss outside when you drunk. You hop back in the car and that shit don't stink.
I want to tell you the truth that I want you to know only because we friends.
No, listen, you ain't got to tell me nothing.
Listen.
No, you ain't got to tell me nothing.
A nigga
you
like
you ain't got to tell me nothing.
That nigga saw you pee, smelled a little piece, said,
no,
I'm
you ain't got to tell
it.
me nothing. Because I done smelled sheets the next day. Like, I know I peed on these bitches. They smell like motherfucking roses, Eau Doucet.
What's
like,
happening?
Like, I promise you.
What?
Nigga, clear, crystal.
I peed on these sheets.
Not like that.
Before or after?
Just be mad as
fuck. You guys ever had rose water lemonade?
Apparently she has.
Not like literally, it's a thing. It's actually pretty good.
Oh, they make like pea
in the
lemonade?
next morning,
weird.
you change the sheets, and I don't want to smell them because it don't smell like pee. I'm sorry that y'all not messing with bitches that this shit don't smell like this.
We never said yay nor yay. We just, intrigued in the perspective on it though. That's, rose water.
It's not rose water. It's just a natural. It don't smell like nothing. Like.
Would you pee on your own bed?
Brought to you by Hennessy.
Why would I pee on my own bed?
No, wait. Would you?
So this piece, these.
So you only pee on niggas at their house?
Pee that's happening. Is that other niggas' house?
Why the fuck would I pee in my own bed?
Why you peeing in his bed?
But see, why won't see now?
So
now we get into
You ever peed in a cup and the dude drank it?
No. Okay. That shit nasty.
What? That's what Kevin Gates was talking
about. You gotta listen to Brother Kevin. Because Brother Kevin is out here.
I don't want to taste no
He right your complexion.
Listen, I heard
you really got it, bro.
I heard a motherfucker say, I read the comments in the video, he's talking about he drank. Like, this motherfucker try to one-up himself every time he tell a story.
I was like, this is a strong, secure
This nigga get more and more out of hand every time he tell you something, don't he?
Ever since that feather, right?
You think, I think this nigga think he believe this shit. Yeah, I don't know why he did that shit.
Look, I know it's off topic, but when the nigga was like, look.
That is a good little time stamp. Like,
I started a lady part with it.
I'm trying to do like you.
Don't tell nobody did this.
Like, speak none of this. Like.
That nigga said he was like Meteor Man. I got this.
Yo, I swear to God, y'all be laughing at shit and don't be funny. Yo, chemistry and magnetic energy is really.
Man, this nigga is a fucking whack job.
I've made niggas come like this by waving my fucking hands over their fucking.
That's a freaky nigga. What about this car?
No, that nigga dick was hard for 2 hours waiting for you to fuck, and he just couldn't take it no more. He was like, "Oh, she about to touch it," and
nigga like, "It's my time." It ain't.
She did some dick reiki.
Magnetic energy is so.
You was fucking airbender. She was Avatar.
I don't believe you, but I believe that nigga.
No, it was that Jedi shit.
Jedi mind grip.
Now everybody can wear a lime green ass coat, so now everybody can make a dick come by waving it over. So I don't expect y'all to motherfucking know, cause y'all ain't got no fucking lime green coat.
You're absolutely right. I don't have that experience.
I haven't experienced that.
In a way,
I've experienced it more than
if I could, I'd do that shit myself all the time.
Maybe your life would be like, morning stretch. Ooh. All right, let's keep it going.
Be messy.
No, not. Come on.
You just gotta wear a condom all day long.
What? You gonna be doing that shit at the job every 3 seconds.
At the job every 3 seconds?
Be like Expecto Patronum.
Listen, you don't have to go to HR for manipulating yourself. It's
the 3rd time this week. It's like you're over there casting.
You're not touching yourself, but
no, that's amazing though. Like I want to get more in tune with the sex, so I can just do that to myself. What do we have to do to master that level of mastery?
It ain't about you, it's about her.
I want to do that shit to me.
No, it's really about yourself. Like you really gotta like know what your body like. Like people don't understand what they
like head.
Yeah, but what do you like about it?
I like the entire throat around my penis.
The entire throat?
Okay, what else?
Listen, man. Hey,
juggle the balls. Juggle them balls.
PBS, if you ever hire me, these are not
a lot of spit
words. Okay.
Yeah, because PBS is watching.
I don't like the toothbrush. I hate the toothbrush. Don't toothbrush me.
I feel really bad about
don't just toothbrush me. Don't just give me the teeth on the side of the mouth. Don't give me that.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
You like this?
Not.
Okay.
My dick is in fire right now.
Well, we gave it a good try.
So you like an experience, right? So you gotta know what your experience is.
So she wave her hand and you be like, all right, I'm ready.
No, to only find people. Like, I don't fuck no nigga that is not about to do nothing for me.
Oh, thank you.
Whether
you got this from a bar? Where these glasses come from?
Financially.
You understand? This is a hype squad, baby.
Or he make me fucking come like a fucking rocket ship. But other than that, what the fuck? I can do everything for myself. So I'm good.
Oh, you gotta turn it.
So, you like, what the fuck? So, I know what I like.
I didn't say you didn't.
By the time I go to, if we about to actually fuck, I already know before that shit even happened what it's about to fucking be like. I also know even if a nigga not about to fucking please me, I know my body's so motherfucking good, I'm gonna make myself come off you. Cause you not about to just come off me.
Why you make it sound like a karate fight?
Cause sometimes it is.
You no fucking me. I ain't fucking you.
And sometimes you gotta sacrifice a nut.
I thought it was a mutual exchange of happy energy.
No,
that's gotta be like a one-sided thing.
It's not a one-sided thing, but most of the times when a nigga nut, they done with you. I'm not about to do that shit, bitch. You're not about to get a nut off me, and I'm about to just sit here and look stupid.
You never had like a round 2 before?
Niggas can't do fucking round 2s. You can't even do a fucking round 1, so how you get to a fucking round 2?
You never had any round 1s? Round 2s? Nothing?
I have.
No wonder.
But what I'm saying is...
Oh, so you have? So they can?
I always have a round 1.
I am too. I'm just trying
What's the...
Because he's just trying to just talk shit. And me and him was talking about kinetic magnetic energy. And I'm telling him that when I fuck a nigga now, I know my body so well that niggas not about to come off me. Because I know how to manipulate my body to come to.
You telling me I'm going to come over and we're going to be fucking, then I'm just going to be like...
Well, the only way you can do that is if you come with my cripple ass daddy. Oh, I'm not I don't want to see my.
Don't do that.
She be doing that Kevin Gates shit. She put a magnet right up under your balls.
Nah, he be up all night watching the movie with
Can he move and get to us?
We lay right next to each other. He on one side of the wall, I'm on the other
saying,
side of the
is he able to
wall.
roll over without you?
Who?
Your dad.
Yeah, he got a cane.
Oh, so he can move if he wanted to.
Yeah.
What?
So why couldn't we not lay next to him if you have
Because when
sex?
you walk in the door, he right
Why
there.
couldn't we not?
Because you saying that he in the bed, but it's like if he there, it's other parts of the house that you probably can go to without dad right there.
Then I got my son. So you just want me to pop pussy in front of my son or my dad that's just laying there.
Then why we fucking
healthy?
at your house if
That's what you had just said, and I said the only reason the only way that can happen is we gonna fuck by my. And I said the C word. That was a bad word. And I went like that. Add daddy.
So you saying that your son
saying
is
that.
all night and your father?
I'm saying that I don't have these discussions with niggas because they gonna take me where I need to go to fuck them. And if you're not taking me where you need to go to fuck me, then
do y'all have craft services?
What's that?
You want some cheese and crackers?
No, craft services is just.
Miguel,
Funny.
get over here right now. The fucking cheese platter, Miguel.
The craft services is literally just snacks, like just snacks on set of something. So water,
I got some
granola bar, cookie, mini Snickers.
No, I
Like,
had some
that's
peppermints.
Not cheese specifically.
I know. I was just saying. You just laughed at me like I was an idiot.
I ain't running shit this
Hold on, I
cheese.
laughed at you like you was a
I
what?
didn't know that.
An idiot.
You ain't say like
Guess what? That shit gonna be cheese
Idiot.
specific.
No.
It might be cheese.
Well, both of them said like cheese platters or something. Like
Because
some
I was just
charcuterie.
saying,
That
when
would
you
be-
first think of snacks, you
I
think of
do
cheese
like a
and
nice charcuterie,
crackers.
I do like-
Like that's the
I get
first
down
snack
for
you
charcuterie
think of.
I think of like a chip or a cookie.
I think of cheese and I'm a
I'm a
cheese
big
and cracker
cookie man.
girl.
it
Give me
was
cheese
good.
and cracker with a little pepperoni.
I
I
need
fell
a,
in love with a charcuterie board.
Yeah, we doing a podcast right now.
I never
Same
knew.
way.
You doing that
Oh
right
my
now.
god, I make fucking vegan charcuterie boards that be so fucking good. You just want to open your
What's
ass
wrong
out.
with this nigga?
It's so good. They are so fucking good.
Say it again.
So good. Then I make vegetarian ones. I'm not
Hands
gonna lie.
down.
Vegetarian ones.
Hold
are
on,
a little
say it
bit
again.
because it's cheese. I love a good cheese. Like, you know how people was like, oh, when I went vegan, this was our
You?
cheese. It was it.
I mean, a lot of people go back. My friend was vegan, but he went back to vegetarian because he liked cheese.
We got a big dick and hang up on you.
Fuck
And I'm like lactose intolerant almost, but I can eat cheese without problem. But if I drink milk, that shit will kill me.
See, I don't drink milk. I don't do none of that. I just like a motherfucker.
So, look, I was
red
just
pepper jelly.
I was just in Europe on a vacation, and we went to a wine tasting and shit, and we went to a bunch of wine tastings, but
I go to wine tastings
they
every
gave us
day, so
cheese,
it's really nice.
and so it was
I don't know why
this
it's
skit
bad.
on Chappelle Show back in the day where he was at dinner and he's like, "Damn, I wonder what Arsenio Hall doing right now. He probably had a wine and cheese party."
Some good ass cheese.
So
Like
look,
John
I was
Tell
in fucking Europe eating wine and cheese. I was like, yo, I'm at a wine and cheese party in this bitch. It's good though. It was some really good cheese. You would have loved it.
No. Probably
like
not.
cheese.
No, man.
No cheese.
All cheese is not the same.
Did you know cheese got a chemical in it that's similar to the cocaine? Will give your brain the same feeling.
Well,
It's called casomorphine.
Quesomorphine.
Like cheese actually feel like cocaine to your brain.
That's
Like
fine.
cheese and ice cream.
Where is it a nightclub next to here?
Yeah.
It's a nigga making
Welcome
music
to
next
the
you.
club. We have party night. Yeah.
Welcome to Sprockets,
I
y'all.
think he got in the fact that he
Yeah.
having sex though.
There's definitely some freaky shit going on over there.
Oh yeah.
The chick
Hey,
that
what
walked
was
in,
this
the chick
song
that
that
walked in
the
like she was
90s
making no music.
Oh,
She
they
walked-
making music.
She walked in smiling like do and make my way downtown.
They making music.
Night at the Roxbury. We watched Night at the Roxbury, but our parents watch. I watch SNL now too, and I have. But our parents watched SNL where they like came from and shit. So we would see the scenes with them doing that before the movie, and then the movie came out. We just like love that shit. But yeah, no, we
that's like me and Dana thing. Like we just got a little like movie quotes. Like one, it's me, Jessica. And people don't get it. You be like,
no, that's how me and him, man.
Y'all never seen The Hot Chick with Rob Schneider?
Yes.
It's me.
I didn't even think how.
Jessica.
Listen, I'm in my mind thinking like the Notebook. I'm scrolling through shit like, where would that scene be from? It's got to be emotional. I'm not thinking. We watched Hot Chick, man. Come on, man.
That shit funny as fuck.
I'm not thinking that. Yeah, they was.
That's me and my sister shit, boy.
No, I always say like these snozzleberries taste like snozzleberries. Or bear fucker. No, I do the stutter like bear fucker. Do you need assistance?
Their whole clique was lit though, like Rob Schneider, Dave Spade, Adam Sandler, like
no, all of them.
No,
their whole
that was a whole different clique what he's talking about, but
yeah, we watched.
You talking about Rob Schneider and the Hot Chick, right?
Like originally, that Bear Fucker, that was like Super
that's,
Troopers and shit like that. And
what's it called?
Super Troopers. Is,
no, they bring.
Yeah, dude was hiding. He was licking the window. He was like
something.
Is it Broken Lizard or something or
something?
Oh no, you're thinking about the
not Reno 911.
No, the people that made Super Troopers. They got a whole thing.
Yeah, the Beer Fest people. That's what you're talking about.
They got Tacoma FD now.
Yep.
Oh, that's them?
Mm-hmm.
That cartoon?
No.
Yeah, Broken Lizard's
Club Dread or
yeah.
Lizard or Club
yeah,
Lizard.
Broken Lizard stroked it. Yeah, that's what he just said.
Check that out.
No, I thought you wasn't like sure what the name was.
No, I said it and everybody's like, no, that ain't it. And I was like, well, maybe it ain't.
I don't know. But
that might not be their name, but it's not y'all name. But Beer Fest, Super Troopers, they had the one movie at the island where there was a serial killer there. Was that Club Dread?
It's called Primo Demo.
Nope, that ain't it.
So how does... So one serial killer gonna kill everybody on the island?
You talking about Bacon?
Let's talk about what's it called. I got
How does that can't get with that plot line? Like
no,
one serial killer murder everybody
you
on
gave
the
her
island.
shrooms and not me.
No.
Bacon.
That's not it.
Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Yeah.
Daddy, would you like some sausages?
I didn't realize I had like mentally repressed that movie.
But
I fucking
what's
love
the what am I saying? Oh,
what's the big time green fan?
What's a movie you think you seen that everybody thinks should have seen but they never really saw? Like what's the movie you think is a good ass movie? Period. But you like this is a shit movie. Nobody wouldn't watch it, but you know it's a good movie.
It's not that I think it's a shit movie.
No, that people might think it's a shit movie.
Oh,
There's a few like that.
I asked this man.
I thought you was asking everybody.
The Fifth Element.
Most people seen that, bro.
No, a lot of people didn't, and a lot of it became a cult classic over the years, but it was one that was like weird for a minute. Like also, I don't know, The Jerk. That was a good one too.
Steve Martin.
Yeah, that's either you kind of get it or you don't, and it could seem stupid, but if you get into it, it's the funniest shit you ever seen
Jerk?
in your life. Yeah.
Is that with did he get dyed blue?
No, Steve Martin. He was raised by a black family. He was like the dumbest motherfucker on the face of the earth. It's the funniest movie ever. But like, if you don't get the tone of it, it could seem stupid. You know what I mean? But it's like the genius of Steve Martin. Like when he really get into a character, he just get lost in that shit.
It's funny.
Yeah.
What about you? You was gonna say dunks and checks in.
No, I've seen this movie, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I thought it was gonna be the goofiest shit ever, but it was.
I
so
keep
amazing.
hearing about that.
It was so amazing.
I'm artsy. I knew it was gonna be great. And
I
Don't spoil it.
I got a little emo at the end.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to see that.
Got a little
all at
emotional
once.
at
And
the
that
end.
was the Asian lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, I keep hearing good
Everything
shit
all at
about
once. I'm gonna
that.
watch.
What's the whole title?
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
It's really good. It's like a multiverse type thing.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, roll a good one, man. Kick back for that one, cause you got a lot.
The film is cool.
lock
So
in.
I've seen a lot of shit. There.
Just how they put that movie together, that shit was like amazing. Like, it was literally the name of the movie was how you describe the movie. That shit
I was just
everything.
all the way over there.
Yeah, he really
I
chilling.
felt a stretch in my back.
What about you?
That was a newer one. Why did you skip this one?
Me?
I did.
Well, I got two. Pootie Tang.
Ah,
I love Pootie Tang.
Ah.
I ain't
Tippy
gonna lie.
Towel on the running guy.
And I Am Sam.
Okay, I Am Sam. Was that about the slow dude?
When Sean Penn was
Yeah.
retarded. Never go
Well,
for
the
retard.
term is neurodivergent.
is that a thing?
No,
Do
he
you
made
mind?
that shit
Do you
up.
mind not?
Don't listen to nothing about the nigga mouth.
Neurodivergent.
Don't listen to shit he talking about.
You could laugh.
Anybody in the
Sorry for you people out there.
in
That was
the
really
It's
insensitive.
your answer.
in the handicapped community, I do not condone and or sponsor
Okay.
the statements coming out of his mouth about
I
that.
laughed at
I
the
don't know
neurodivergent. I didn't laugh at the.
It don't matter. You fine.
Why would he say neurodivergent?
Louis C.K. wrote Pootie Tang.
Yeah.
Did
you
he?
know that?
Yeah.
He did. Louis C.K. made up the character Pootie Tang.
Yeah, he used to write for the Chris Rock show. Because he said it was Chris Rock when Chris Rock started, when he made that Bring the Pain. That's when Louis C.K., because he had started like not really caring about comedy as much. When he saw Chris Rock doing like really well, he started getting really serious, and it was cool. And he wrote on the Chris Rock show, and then in the 2000s, that's when Louis C.K. started getting good because he kind of
I had no idea.
took the architect that
The white man made
did.
that black ass character.
I hate. Honestly, I hate that I know that now.
Wow.
Because it takes away from it. That is like
Well,
a
it
black.
ain't no different from Neil Brennan and a lot of the sketches he wrote.
But
on
no,
the
but
Chappelle show.
honestly, like, so I know, like, we have, like,
yeah,
these,
right,
we
like
have
Chappelle
white
show.
friends that's close and shit like
Close
that.
together.
But for something, that's like, most white people haven't, like, as a person that went to film school, a person that's, like, just even around a bunch of white people, they probably haven't seen Pootie Tang. Like, most
think
black people
more-
that I know have seen it.
I think more people have seen it than people may think, but it's people in those circles that the way we're bringing up movies now, I mean, you wouldn't think that we all are familiar with them, but it's people within those circles who appreciate art. But people on the outer limits of it, like just normal pedestrian white people, no, they haven't seen it.
And no, definitely. But it's such a black thing. Like, most black people, rather you, like, black people. So I asked somebody if they saw. I asked my friend Jordan if he saw Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul,
Amazing.
and he was like, "Fucking great shows. Better Call Saul, I fucking love." He's like,
I've never seen either one of them.
Oh, you gotta get.
He was
Breaking
like,
Bad.
no, I don't
Breaking
watch a
Bad
lot of the
was
white
good,
shows.
but it wasn't as good as everybody
Like,
said it
I
was.
don't watch a lot of the white shows, and it's like there is, but I mostly just watch black shows, and that's saying a lot because we don't have just like a ton of content like that to where you can just be like, I'm gonna only watch black shows. But apparently, a lot of black people only watch black shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's good if it is good if you could do that to kind of cultivate your own like algorithm, so you only see your people, because it can be overwhelmingly white. But the problem too is like a lot. It's like Norman Lear, his shit that he did in the 70s. All those black shows, those were produced by a white guy. So even when you get black product, the writers of it ain't as black as you think they are.
And
you know
I don't
what I mean?
like that. I don't
So
like that
and
at
so
all.
yeah, and I'm saying to your point, like it is good to branch out because it's a lot. It's handfuls of black people such as yourself behind the scenes on these white shows that people might think they're avoiding because they don't want to be in these white spaces. Meanwhile, some of the bones of the show are black people. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like people who are like, I don't want to buy a car that's foreign. When meanwhile you can get a GM car, but I mean my stepfather worked for GM, and he we get a lot of these parts from Mexico. You know what I mean? So you can think you playing home team, but the way this shit is built up, you ain't gonna never, you know?
No, definitely.
So that's the fucked up thing about
I hear what you're saying about
just the nature. It's not like
no,
like the nature of Wu-Tang and shit. Like
it's just the fact. I get what you said. When I first found out about it, I was like, damn, I had no idea Chris Rock didn't bring it because I remember Wu-Tang being on the Chris Rock show. So when he made a movie of it, I was like, I'm assuming Chris Rock created this character.
Oh, you seen the show first? I seen the movie first. I didn't even know.
I watched Chris Rock show.
Chris Rock show was the shit. That's something underrated that people forget about.
The years that I knew I was gonna be a comedian, I watched everything comedy.
We grew
back
up
in them days with HBO, like they
different way
though.
So we had like cable on and off. Our dad watched everything. So we watched SNL. We watched fucking. What's the shit? Any of the shit with Gene Wilder and fucking Richard Pryor together, like all those movies. We saw that shit together. Like so, Caddyshack, whatever it may be, like Ghostbusters. We saw. My dad is super pro black, but is the whitest pro black dude you ever meet.
It's the wildest.
Like he loves white people's stuff and rock and roll music, all that. Like Tom Petty, AC/DC, fucking Pink Floyd, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But we were exposed to all of this, shit growing up. And, so typically you see shit, and it's an adaptation from a skit from a show or some shit, for real.
I think most shit you see nowadays is or is everything like that? Is everything really an adaptation?
I don't think everything is.
Is anything truly original
There's
anymore?
plenty of original shit.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, you can always say something as we all standing on the shoulder.
Everything is inspired by something. We living in this world, but shit is original.
Who this tight as fish pussy? Who wrote this?
It's plenty of original shit.
Have you ever fucked a fish? Tight as fish? How do you know the fish pussy is? You said tighter.
He did say he was a fish person.
He said tighter than fish pussy.
Who said that? Oh, Kenya. So Kenya always be like, it was like, oh, this good as fuck. It's like, how you know how good fuck is? Or it was like, oh, this good as, or if you say this good as shit, like how you know how good shit is or whatever. Like she always would say, anytime you say
it's that Adam Sandler shit. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. He's like, you eat pieces of shit for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit? No. Shoot him.
What was that? Happy Gilmore? Yeah. You piece of shit like you for breakfast.
That's funny. His one of his two early movies that I love, Happy Madison, Billy Madison, and Happy Gilmore. My movie that I feel like people should see. I don't really know. It's weird. I want to say something that people haven't seen. Oh, so it's something that I thought a lot more people had seen. It's from the Lonely Island dudes. It's called Hot Rod. So it's it's so fucking funny, and I don't understand how it wasn't a success or It's an amazing comedy.
We was punch dancing in the montage.
Man, that is one of the funniest fucking movies, and I just don't understand.
What is it again?
It's called Hot Rod, and it's so these guys Lonely
Island.
Oh
shit! I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking
about. He's trying to get the money for his dad's surgery.
Yeah.
And that shit is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
And it was this wasn't a success. This wasn't
it was a good movie.
It was good. I mean, it was as good. And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those people that feel like a comedy can't be a good movie, because comedies people love just as much as anything. So you're looking at people quote fucking Step Brothers all the time, the fucking Catalina Wine Mixer or whatever it may be. They have a place in in a accredited conversation. You know what I'm saying? But no, Hot Rod was a fucking great movie. And
so you can say numbers don't make a good movie.
Did you, speaking of movies like that, you ever see that movie 43? That obscure ass movie. It had mad like cameos in it, like Halle Berry, just all this random.
I think so, but that's one of those.
It was very like, it kind of came and went. But
they do a lot of those. Those aren't never meant to be like a big thing because I mean they are pretty popular, but they do those all the time. Where they have, like just this. Like this star-studded
cast was the best with the parody movie.
What was
Scary
the
movie? You just a parody franchise.
You just asked the question though. What did you ask me? I forgot what you had asked me.
Oh yeah, so like you were saying about like how Hot Rod was a good movie, but it wasn't like it's like widely.
Oh, you said the numbers.
Like, so no, make it like
I don't think numbers don't always equate to like quality or whatever.
I see some ones like it too. Like
some of the best comedies become cult classics after they bomb.
Or even
Grandma's Boy. That they just celebrated the anniversary.
Grandma's Boy was good. We went and saw that at
but it was a box office bomb.
Screens.
But it became a cult classic.
Like it was really got fingered. Yeah, it was one of them type of joints.
But no, honestly, advertising is one thing. Two, like I think it's always an agenda. Like you know what I'm saying, like this niche market or like or they what they think is like niche, but it's really like more mainstream. But people don't talk about it. Like I think more people are Hot Rod comedy than not, but they just. It wasn't.
They don't know how to advertise it to the man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because you either spoil the movie with the trueness of the movie, or you try to downplay it and get people in, but the people that you want don't get it because your shit is too subdued. So yeah, I was watching the interview. I forgot who it was, but they were saying like movies like that, they didn't used to worry about them not making money at the box office because they could recoup it and post and all this shit with DVD sales and all this other shit. And they were saying the problem now is since you don't have that, that's why you don't see as much nuance at the movies with rom-coms and all types of shit like that. Because unless it is a big budget movie where you know you gonna make that money back, it's a loss.
But I said Black Adam didn't. I mean, did Black Adam like?
No, that's technically that was a flop, and it made good money.
So listen,
they put into it.
It did, but not enough to like. They're barely like.
I am typically not
this.
Wait.
She didn't give what the movie she like.
She did the two.
She did too. She
got to talk about Pootie Tang. She did Pootie Tang and what was the other one?
So just because she a woman, you're not gonna listen to what she got to say?
No, because we was having our own side conversation.
Yeah.
And then I was turning my
y'all ever watch? Y'all watch any of that Red Pill shit?
Why they just not watching?
So like it's Fresh and Fit podcast.
Oh, them niggas is lame.
I don't like them niggas. But he be kicking niggas out for having side conversations. This your shit, but I don't have to kick you out for having side conversations.
So the side conversation was, I didn't know what the fuck y'all was talking about, so I told him to say Lion King.
Any conversation I have is the main conversation.
Nigga, you whispering?
No,
it couldn't be. No, nigga, the mic couldn't even pick it up if you wanted to.
Grandma's Boy, no Drive, no Highway 56.
I was trying to get her into the conversation.
And I never said that. So I said, say a movie like I know, like Lion King. And he said, we can't say Lion King. What's another movie?
We naming movies that people aren't more familiar with, that people should be, that we've seen.
That's I was explaining, nigga. With it.
Well,
I was explaining
y'all was just having a whole conversation.
Well, now
and then
that
I was twirling my long hair because I.
So what like you do is like, I never heard this movie. I'm gonna go look it up.
No, because I don't give a fuck.
She brought a Players Club.
I don't watch movies and shit.
That's the whole thing.
This ain't that type of party.
Players Club.
That's it.
That's why.
A lot of white people never seen Players Club. Black people, we all know.
I tried for him to say Lion King, but he told me I couldn't.
Bucket naked. R.I.P. Bernie, man.
You know.
Man, y'all fucking Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, it's not too much shit you can put past me and this dude that we ain't seen or don't fuck with. Right?
That was some of the funniest shit I ever seen.
My dad fucking loves Trailer Park Boys. Like, love it.
Steadicam shit. Like, so many other stuff, like, projects, like.
You want to know some shit that was my shit? One of the best sketch comedy shows, especially if y'all like Better Call Saul. Fucking Mr. Show with Bob and David. Y'all ever watch that shit?
I never heard a couple. I ain't never really seen.
Like, what'd you say the name was?
Mr. Show with Bob and David. Bob Odenkirk, which is Better Call Saul, he had a show with David Cross, and it was a skit show on the early days. Not early days, but like late 90s of HBO. And the genius of the skits that they did was the end of every skit would blend into the beginning of the next skit, even if it had to be just like us, and then it condensed down to a TV screen, and then the TV's in the room of the next sketch. But either way, it would always bleed into the next one. You talking about some obscure, like, good, like, top notch, like, comedy shit? Yeah. So, Mr. Show with Bob and David.
How old are you?
43.
All right. I was just wondering, just because, like, some shit you just, that's not like, you don't see clips of that or whatever. Yeah. No, so just even so.
I wasn't trying to make it be one, but that is a
no,
really
just to
good
be able
one.
to have a reference or something like that. So like I like love the Daily Show.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Everybody always think Jon Stewart, but before Jon Stewart it was Kurt Cobain or Craig Kilborn.
Yeah, and he only had it for a year. And it was like different. It was a whole different thing.
But it was Craig Kilborn. It was close.
Yeah.
Was it Craig Ferguson?
No, that's the guy who had the Late Show. And I think that's still on.
But, I mean, most people don't know. You know the only thing that I know motherfucker from? He was the fucking asshole in Old School when he came in the bathroom and he was like, guys, don't tell on other guys. Like, that's the only thing. I've never seen him in anything else, or I can't remember anything else that I seen him in.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying? So, I fucked up his name. Fucking cameo. He was the fucking cameo asshole on Old School. It's a fucking great movie. We always used to see shit without no fucking, like, I don't know if he had saw it.
Remember CB4?
Nigga. I went to the movies to go see.
And she was like, how do people not know what CB4 is?
Did we not?
What, from a boss? Come on, dog.
Our parents would take us to see everything at the movies.
I'm black,
I'm black, y'all.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Hey.
They was eating at that restaurant, big ass biscuit. Hey. Everybody had a big ass biscuit in front of them.
He never got to say his movie, and that is unfair to him.
Oh, come on now.
We sorry for not paying attention to your movie.
And no, look.
Please, tell us.
See? No, real fast. He the host, but he's a dick. So I asked him, I said, you not going to go? He's like, I went already.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
I said she's going to go.
No.
You see how we said the same exact words? That's what I said.
No.
You assume because you know me as a brother.
Play the shit back.
Roll it back.
Play the shit back.
It's a replay.
Look. So look, when y'all put this shit out, please edit it to show that he was fucking wrong.
It's on live right now.
Oh. But I'm about to say, but y'all got it archived or some shit. Y'all need to.
All right, so what's
some reaction
movie?
videos.
I got 2 movies.
Oh, a double header.
Wait,
Okay.
no.
Bad.
No, like, you know,
No what?
like porn videos or nothing.
What? 2 movies.
Well, those don't usually have a beginning, middle, and end.
That stick in my head. 2 movies. That's one of my. It's weird that they stick in your head. The first one is Monster Squad.
You old enough to be hip.
Listen, when I tell you I loved the movie as a kid,
Give me somebody.
and I watched it again as an adult, I'm like, I can still watch this.
Who's in this?
You gotta Google it and see.
All right.
I'm about to say I couldn't tell you one actor that.
Give me a second one.
Second movie, Little Nemo.
1987. That came
Yo.
Little Nemo.
You
You
know
talking
the
about the
movie?
fish movie?
Nope.
No. Yeah.
Nemo.
No. He's talking about.
You know the movie?
Yeah.
You know the. Hey, listen.
Fuck
Hey, you know why I stick in my head? Remember the copy we had when we go past one scene for the longest, and we finally had to get the other copy. They had the back scene to it. Remember we never saw the ending for like a year or 2, and it was like, oh, it's more movie because it cut off on the bridge.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, the bootleg, my dad. But it wasn't actually a bootleg. It was just a burnt copy because it wasn't.
I'm talking about we in this movie like yeah, that's it. That's the movie. What the fuck is going on?
Wait, how long did it take y'all to see the rest of the movie?
It was like a year or 2, and it was like another 17 minutes of movie.
It was more than a year or 2. It was a long. I was like, maybe it felt like you were a kid. A year felt like forever, but it felt like damn. I missed I did not know that this was like this for the longest.
A lot of movies, 17 minutes. That's like the whole end.
That is a lot. You actually, because you get psyched out. 17 minutes
saw the
in.
I saw the end of the third quarter. Like, well, that's the game. I don't need to see nothing else.
Yes, sir.
But look, Monster Squad. Just because I googled it, so it came out in '87. I was born in '87, so it's weird being back in the day before like technology and shit. Like you see shit, you don't realize like this shit old. This shit like you thinking it's new. So Monster Squad, we're watching that shit like on repeat, not knowing that shit came out when you were born. Like nigga. But it had a budget of $14 million, but the box office only did 3.8. So it actually wasn't even like a success and shit. So honestly, I never discussed it with people, but I don't know other people that have seen it like besides like us.
I fucking love that movie.
It's a fucking great movie.
That's like some Howard the Duck shit. Howard the Duck.
Nigga,
One of the first Cleveland movies, Marvel, and yeah, it didn't make shit, but became a cult classic.
No,
So wait,
Howard the Duck. Was he Howard the Duck?
Marvel movie?
It's
Howard the Duck is Marvel.
Howard is only one? I thought it was two. It's not two Howard.
Listen, brother, we didn't know.
Leah Thompson, she was straight off the. I think it was right before Back to the Future.
Well, we're brothers, so
We're happy.
we're like our family is just the most random black people you'll meet.
Oh man, we used to have the cards. Come on
you
now.
said you never saw no movies.
Come on now. Come on now.
Y'all gonna name some random fuck shit for us to not have seen it. Have you seen Brother? Like no, we actually haven't seen that.
I was thinking familiar. Like, wait a minute, I ain't seen that.
But no, I seen brother, but brother. That was that must have been
We
a
done
sequel.
seen some shit.
Like
I fuck with movies.
Our father
That's why we
loves
knowing about shows.
B-movies.
I fuck with movies. B-movies I hate. That's that.
That's funny because actually my dad got me
have y'all
into
seen the one
movies
movie? Since y'all talked about the nigga from Better Call Saul, have y'all seen the one movie when he what's it called? Nope. No, Mr. Nobody.
Oh, that was his like John Wick where he like went off. I didn't see it.
No, tell me about it because I wanted to see it.
I haven't seen it either, but I know it's
on Amazon.
I didn't say nothing. The fucking movie is outstanding.
It looks good.
I still ain't seen Nope yet.
It's fucking.
It look good.
Nope, wait.
Don't spoil. I know Nope sucked, but don't spoil it because she don't want to watch.
Listen, honestly, look.
Oh, Just Another Girl on the RIT. Yeah. Oh, that's. How you know about that? That's old school. That's an old like '90s indie New York movie. Just Another Girl on the RIT. Yeah. It's just an old school like Brooklyn or Queens type indie movie made in New York. It's like beginning '90s.
Kodak, Polaroid.
I ain't never seen this.
Stop motion.
Y'all stumped me. I ain't been stumped all night. I don't know this one.
She got a.
No, that's
how you know about that.
But that's the type of shit that Dad wouldn't have been into. We wouldn't have seen.
I know something you never seen.
What?
Monty Python Search for the Holy Grail.
Yes, we have. That's crazy.
That's
ridiculous.
What?
I mean, that's ridiculous though. Like our dad is like.
What about some early Lawrence Fishburne with the Cornbread Earl in it?
Our dad got early
Cornbread Earl. You remember when he chopped his leg off and he kept jumping?
I seen early Lawrence Fishburne when he was a fucking spy with the white bitch.
He chopped this thing.
What's the fuck name of that movie?
Like my dad did like kung fu movies.
Oh, man. I've seen 20,000 kung fu movies.
Cornbread Earl,
he put us in kung fu.
He put us. We seen everything because of this nigga.
I did two different styles of martial arts because of him. It was like
praying mantis and kung fu.
Yeah. Y'all didn't know I was dangerous.
That nigga don't remember none of that shit.
I remember all of it, especially death blows.
In case y'all wondering, shit ain't sweet. Run up on 2 drinks.
If you got a gun, no, I don't know no martial arts.
You gotta hit him in a pressure point. You gotta like, oh.
You not crooked as.
What was that on Kill Bill? The 5-point like when she just thumped this nigga heart to death.
Break the wrist, walk away.
I love
break the wrist.
Before I get to point 2, he already shot me, so we just not gonna do that.
Kill Bill is like real like nostalgic. Like I don't know if you was in Upper Bound still. Maybe you were.
Yo, my cousin was in that shit.
We all was in Upper Bound.
That's funny.
That's how I met her.
But we used to hang out after Saturday class. So all the dudes one day was like, let's go to Tower City and go to the movies. And so I didn't see no advertisement for Kill Bill at all. And we all just went to go see Kill Bill. It's one of my favorite movies ever. Like, that shit was so good.
I don't think I was in.
I love.
Which one was it?
You wasn't in the first one.
Okay. Kill Bill is classic.
But another story like that with us, we would just go to the movies so like regularly, like every weekend we would go to the movies and shit.
Tower City had a $5 Mondays.
Oh, it wasn't even no deal. We would go and just to go. Like we went on deal days sometimes,
but see the one movie and then just sneak into 3 more after that.
No, we did that shit sometimes.
Shout out to Tower City, bring back that
nigga, we was. Not to put my old man crowd. We was in Tower City when that bitch first opened, nigga. Every time we used to cut school and shit, they used to.
Right, look, that sound crazy, nigga. What? 1901? What's that?
A lot of y'all people that don't know.
Open.
We're from Cleveland, Ohio. That's a mall in like
I thought that bitch has been there since I know. I didn't even know.
I opened in like 90, 91.
Still,
maybe 92. I want to say 91. But yeah, man, that.
So you remember that?
Because they used to bust us to the west side, so when we would catch RTA back home.
When that balloon shit happened.
Huh? No, that was earlier.
What
that
balloon
was like,
shit?
The like millions of balloons. That was like 86 or 84.
What millions of balloons? What?
That was the 80s.
Like
I thought you was a kid.
I was a kid. Yeah.
I'm saying, do you remember that happening?
No, because like shit wasn't like on TV like that. You know what I mean?
No, I figured that. How can I say it? Because it's so weird that I would have my feeling that's something that like people would talk about back then.
Yeah.
What happened?
No, I remember. No, the 80s. I remember like, shit like
here.
Yeah,
more localized
shit. Oh
shit.
man, they fucked up. We tried to blow the planet up ourselves.
The planet.
I don't know what it was.
It was a Guinness record.
They released so
it was for no reason at all.
The most balloons released at once, but they released all these balloons and they all went in Lake Erie. And then apparently it was
people
like...
People didn't think the balloons would eventually fall back down.
It was like a shipwreck and they couldn't find the person because there were so many balloons floating in the lake. Yeah.
Like, you never heard about it?
But like, there was like the old... You remember the old balloons that wasn't made out of the stretchy
stuff? You remember in
Ghostbusters
when the fucking...
Cellophane balloons.
You remember in Ghostbusters when the fucking monster just took over the sky? It was like that. They just said, we're going to release this net of 10 billion balloons and see what happens next. Like, we can find all these 10 billion balloons.
Yo. I think most people are fucking retarded, bro. I think most people are fucking idiots. That's
like nobody thought, like, we got to find 10 billion balloons.
I don't care if this was the 80s. Released like the 80s or some shit.
Yeah, this was the 80s. This was like...
I mean, it was enough science for niggas not to be that fucking stupid, bro. Like, motherfuckers is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. They was looking for something to get some publicity.
You know?
It was trying... I thought it was trying to do a Guinness World Record or some shit.
Yeah. But same thing. I mean, notoriety.
That's when that shit mattered, when niggas cared about some shit like that.
Yeah, because again, like I'm saying,
a nigga come get
it ain't no internet, it ain't no whatever, like, this shit ain't like go viral.
What did it say? I forgot.
Like, you gotta see it on TV to even know it happened.
They had built the one building in Chicago, or right
Sears
after.
Tower?
It was like, I think Tower City, one of the buildings down here was like one of the taller buildings in the country.
No, when the Terminal Tower was built, that was the second tallest building after the Empire State Building.
Here? In Cleveland?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
And the Key Tower now is the tallest building between New York and Chicago.
I know, like,
it's weird stats about how you never knew.
But I be knowing, like, I don't live, like, so since I don't live here, like, niggas think crazy shit about us. So I always big us up, and I can tell them all the best facts. Like, I figured I would have, like, heard about some shit like that. I had no idea. Like,
Daddy told me that shit, and I thought it was I'm like, I said, like, you talking stupid. Who told you this shit, man? I looked up on Google like, he ain't stupid.
Man, niggas think that we motherfucking real live. They think we real live country. They think we real live got like farms like down the street from us. Yeah. Like I don't know what they think. Like niggas really think crazy stuff about Cleveland.
I always be telling people too. Like even living in Cleveland, you don't know you live in Ohio till you go out of Cleveland.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? Because everybody like out of town affiliate us with like Ohio, but We don't think about Ohio till we get out of it. Like, it's two completely different things.
Dayton and shit like that.
But that's any like city and
but no, but for real. Look, always look. This is the swear to God truth. When you go to a school in Ohio, like if you from you from Cleveland, you was cool. We was fucking cool on campus without even trying, just cause we was from Cleveland. Everybody else, they from.
Ladies, I never used that car. I told people I was from out of state.
I wasn't
you
a car.
using that car by not using that car.
It wasn't a car. It was just a fact. Like, I was from Cleveland.
I'm not gonna lie. You be at a little dance with the bitch. Where you from? I'm from Cleveland. Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You be like,
don't let them know you from the east side.
Yeah.
Don't let them know you went to Glenville.
Do you know? I know the nigga. What?
Hey, look.
My dorm is actually like 10 minutes away. Can you walk me home?
Listen, we can be honest. Glenville the shit. Like, it's the shit.
Y'all good.
Like,
we great.
We fucking great.
We're the pinnacle of Cleveland.
But it ain't just about the state championship. Steve Harvey went to that bitch.
I'm not saying about my neighborhood is like bombed out.
No, I'm saying you feel like Glenville's not great.
Duke went there. Duke produced for the fucking game. Like Duke got a blue check on Instagram.
Dante went there. Troy Smith Heisman.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I mean, but Donald Brown is a lawyer at fucking NYU. Is a professor and doctor at NYU. Like, it ain't just like the athletic shit, but like we produce some fucking great motherfuckers out fucking Glenville, y'all.
I went to Kennedy and my pussy shoots out glitter, so we're amazing.
I lived in the Fairfax neighborhood.
It's funny that Glenville and Kennedy have the same exact.
But I went to South.
And don't have the same makeup.
I like it.
Baby, I do cheese stands alone. I don't give a fuck about
But no, we when you went to Glenville, we loved Kennedy. Kennedy was known for having like some of the cutest girls in the city.
Y'all was known for having the dudes, and they was known for having the girls.
They was known.
You knew that
before. Where you was from, you knew that they had the dudes over there, right?
Huh?
No, because everybody affiliated
Y'all
y'all.
it's kind of like being from Cleveland, and people be like, it ain't no cute girls in Cleveland.
I know
it was
the dudes.
hella real pretty girls at Glenville. Like, but they act like it wasn't no cute girls there. There's only cute girls at Kennedy.
Dance instructor on that fucking
They said, no, y'all had the dudes.
Kennedy had
you a Carnival cruise.
First of all, I was from down the way. We went to Hay, and Hay could fuck with y'all
You
and anything.
And nothing.
But
And fucking nothing.
Well,
what are you talking about?
Well, okay, y'all had sports a lot. I give you that.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying in the first place. That's why the dudes came from Glenville and the girls came from Kennedy.
Kennedy did have.
Because my cousins went to Kennedy, and every time I would go to their neighborhood, it was mad women. Like
I feel like it was just
on the
us
side
being
streets
weird.
on Harvard.
Because I feel like we just saw different chicks. Like, they got bitches.
No,
yes,
no, they actually had bad girls. But Glenville had bad girls too.
But it didn't fuck with
niggas didn't respect it until they.
I don't think. No, I do think that they had more bad girls.
Yeah.
But going to Glenville, I felt like dudes who went to Glenville used to act like the girls at Glenville. We had some beautiful girls at Glenville, like for sure.
Everyone had pretty girls.
Oh, look at this.
I mean, everybody didn't have the same level of pretty girls. Because it was pretty girls at East Tech, but it wasn't the same level of pretty girls.
I don't even like pretty girls. I like ugly bitches. So
or even like
why they gotta be bitches.
Or even like I remember like Wright State, or like Bowling Green, Kent State. You talk about colleges.
I gotta go, man. I gotta get out. I don't mean to like.
Oh, you gotta go.
Did you get some info on that perp?
Oh, he's an undercover cop.
I gotta leave. Where you gonna be later? I need accurate street names.
This nigga on 37 Jump Street.
All right, I'm out. See you when? When will you be back?
Y'all have a Tekashi with cheese?
No. This is the little.
My bad. Good Tekashi with cheese.
You out.
Just like I use this as my opportunity.
I'm slide the fuck up out of
She
here.
saw her window. She was like,
Damn, is that what she did?
I think so.
That was a lot.
What's a lot?
What did she do?
I can't recreate that. I can't recreate.
You learned that word.
Papa be having to go.
I'm sorry.
Papa be having to go.
Fuck you.
He be having what?
Why would
He be
I
having to
say
go.
I had to go?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't do it because I'm a lady. Because I said from the beginning.
I would miss you.
So this is because I'm a lady. So you guys are being very, very
I'm
sexist
a lady.
right now.
No.
You kind of skipped over the sexist part. We were sexist like 45 minutes ago. We've really been talking about bullshit movies and shit for a minute now. We was sexist. You could have got us in the beginning. We ain't been sexist.
2 hours and 45 minutes ago. But as soon as you said you had to go, everybody said, okay. But when I said I had to go, they said, hold her.
Well, we needed a woman's perspective.
Nobody said that.
Yeah.
That is legally
Yes.
Nobody whatsoever said those words out of our mouth whatsoever. Big on big. She on some
roll
big
shit back. No, don't you dare disrespect yourself like that.
Anybody was involved,
no
Dave.
What's your name, honey bun?
Andre, that's his fucking name.
Back there.
That nigga name is DeAndre.
DeAndre Wiggins.
DeAndre?
That's it.
I was
DeAndre
close.
Wiggins
I really
III.
didn't know his name, and I made that shit up, and I was very close. His real name, DeAndre.
It's not.
No, it's not. No.
DeAndre is not my name.
Well, what is it?
It's fucking DeAndre, obviously.
They call me Mike D.
Why you tell her, nigga? What the fuck?
Mike D.
He was holding you against your will?
No. Hey.
And cut. That's all we need. That's all we need. And, no, and cut. We're done.
No.
We're done here.
Legally,
we're done here.
I didn't even bring her here. I have nothing.
Legally, we are done here.
Right.
She just said no, and anything after this does not count. And
You say case closed.
and go.
So, it's like, I did not want to be her.
Hey, you gotta be like,
Words.
Dave Chappelle on Screw. I was scared. Let's figure this shit out. You gotta get the fuck out of here.
That nigga was smacking that nigga with laps. So niggas would laugh to that bitch.
These actions.
I'm
Keeping it right
protected
goes
by
to her.
blood.
Hype Squad media.
He's like,
does
why
not
you keep
condone
doing it? I was scared.
Fucking lava lamp on the nigga.
Hit him with the Karen. I feared for my safety.
That nigga just kept doing it. It felt good to the nigga. He's like, ah.
What would you do? I had no choice.
So I
Well,
guess
gentlemen,
man.
ladies,
It's been a good one, man.
How'd you get that?
it's been a good one.
I thought we was putting our hands in to do like a
How
hell.
did I get here? Mike D.
Again, we cannot account for her memory past the
Mike,
point
how
of
did I
consent.
get
Well,
But the consent is
Don't say
on
that.
camera, and that's all that matters.
I had
Okay.
nothing to do with that.
it's been a good one, folks.
How did I get here? Mike D.
2 drinks and a joke. Sign off.
My lawyer is telling me that my retainer is running low, and I am out.
You said your retainer?
I have nothing to do with any of
Am
this.
I free to go?
No one's holding you.
Am I free to go?
I like her shirt says "Don't talk to
Super not
strangers."
funny.
That is hilarious, though.
The weird part
Good
about
seeing
it,
you, bro.
she been sitting here
Good seeing you too,
entire
bro.
time,
Yeah, man. Take care,
smoking
I like
weed
this.
and hanging out, and then she.
This
I
is all
was afraid.
And
prop marijuana.
Oh,
Man,
man, appreciate
you already know,
bro.
big dog.
All
I
it
appreciate
is
you.
Good meeting you, man. Come on, bring it in.
This was that Delta 8.
So when you
Hey,
understand,
hey,
I can be
Frank,
like, I
this
shook
that
her hand
If you
when I
don't shake
left.
this nigga hand.
Bitch from
I shook her hand when I left. We was smooth.
Delta 8.
Mike, give me the hanger. She fucking up over here.
Hanger.
I gotta get a
Where's stove at?
What the fuck?
Heat up the wire hanger.
Wire?
I don't want an
This nigga old school
abortion. I
gorilla
want my
pimp.
baby. They're not giving me my freedom of right.
John not ready to be a father, so we gotta get rid of it.
He should have.
Okay, shot the club up. It happens.
You don't have children? You have children?
Yes.
Yeah. I got adult children next.
Adult children.
Yeah. He's 76.
Yeah. I'm the Morgan Freeman of Cleveland comedy nigga. I'm like I do voiceovers for niggas comedy special.
No, a girl that I went to
like, this
middle
nigga too old
school
to do a
with.
special, but he'll do.
Her son just turned 18, and it made me feel like some sort of way because I'm like,
You said
Aria's about to be 18.
no, but that's my big sister's 7 years older than me. That don't make me feel as old. Like, but a girl my age to have her, and her son is 18 already. Araya's not even 18 yet. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for somebody my age to have an adult kid, I could be a grandfather. Like, technically,
that's crazy thing.
I don't even have any children, which kind of makes me sad too. A little bit sometimes. I know your son is like
in April.
In April. Oh shit.
Let me tuck my long hair.
But she like 4 years older than me, yo.
And even if I was, my pussy still shoot fucking rainbows and glitter and gold, and my knees still work, and my jaws are tight, and
her piss don't stink.
It's
Right.
sure.
She's selling it by the jar.
When I don't drink water, it smells like regular pee. But when I drink liquor, it cancels out smell.
Wait, you never said about drinking more water.
That was like two different things that kind of like.
I drink water all the
figure
time.
You did
No.
both those, neither one of those things was like the same thing though.
No, because they don't understand. Now they trying to play me like I don't drink water and I drink water fucking every day.
We say every day all
but
the time.
it's a fucking, when you drink liquor and you piss, your pee don't have no smell for that time that you fucking drinking liquor. Like, I know. Like, I know. I've done this shit several times. It don't have
I
no
think a lot of
smell.
bum niggas be drinking like Still Reserves and be pissing in the alleys, and those alleys be pissy.
That's funny.
That's beer. Like, that's beer.
What's liquor?
That's a lot of yeast.
You ready to pay gas? Like,
That's malt liquor.
The fuck?
That's yeast.
That's malt liquor.
But
That'll
it's
get you drunk
piss
fast.
out there. It's all type of piss.
That's
You just
fine.
saying that's just not your brand of piss. Like, what tickle your fancy? What's your favorite pee? Like, of a nice gentleman.
That's fine.
Favorite pee.
Y'all don't gotta listen to me because I know.
What you like? We drink like what? Like Powerade? Or like
No, because I'm not talking about a nigga pissing. I'm talking about me fucking pissing. Because your piss is in the end. I'm just
You know-
about to explain it because y'all niggas just ain't had no right bitch. So.
Why right bitch got pee on me?
I think I knew how to pee a long
You said
time
because.
before.
What?
Yeah.
She
I
got
don't-
marker territory?
I don't
Yeah.
desire to be
Yeah, to
peed on or to pee on anyone. It seems a little unnecessary.
Why are you peeing on me? You not mad I be
I'm
glad
not
to get
judging.
peed
I'm
on?
just saying.
You
I
know,
don't see
why is this
uh,
a thing? Look.
I mean, you have to like every time? Like every time? Where it's like cool if you just not do it sometimes?
No, every time. Let me just go get me a
Wow,
hot bunch
that's
of
crazy.
little liquid and be like, hold on. You're not doing everything every time.
It's
It
like-
probably, you know, I don't know. I don't have any justification.
Thought you about to lawyer up. Thought you had it.
You can look at all you want because I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. What the fuck I
What
want
you
to do.
wanna
What the fuck I think is that's just that.
Let them know.
And if they want a little majestic spray,
What you, a Scorpio or a Gemini?
neither.
Ooh.
Alright, get me together.
Just
I thought, oh, you was ashing in there. I thought you was making like a break or something.
I was just making
I
a
got
break.
good lawyers, the fuck?
It's just in the middle of the show. I'm gonna break this bus down real quick. Make this
Yeah,
break.
bust it down real quick.
Y'all niggas want some? I got extra summer sausage and shit.
I didn't know what he was doing in that
Y'all
motherfucking
niggas want
chip
pickle
bag.
juice in yours or no?
almost ready.
Oh my god.
I got some extra
My
Cheetos
fault,
if
brother.
niggas want some.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
People doing it on TikTok and shit for fun now. Like people just.
Making breaks.
Let me go.
Stop saying that. You can go wherever you feel like. Everybody keep me.
Boy, wasn't nobody even talking to you. I was talking to myself to get ready to get up out of this chair. You just want to be included in this conversation so bad.
As y'all see, she is not kidnapped.
Whatsoever.
I'm not kidnapped anymore, but for the past 2 hours I was. Once that man broke that seal, y'all didn't see the secret seal that they did on camera.
What is this? A fucking
Yeah,
Naruto shit?
See, you guys see this, right? They're gonna call me crazy, and they're doing it right in front of your eyes. They're doing it right in front of your eyes, and then they're gonna call me crazy.
All right, Danielle
You
West.
see that they all did the same exact thing.
Wait.
You telling her covering on this?
No, Danielle West.
Mike D, he's a witness. You guys heard it. He zoned out. Mike D was not
You ain't know the
in
nigga
here.
name 2 minutes ago.
Because he was not in here when you guys first hypnotized me. So it was the name that you told me to try to hide his identity, and he let me know who the fuck he really was. And now he just said that he was zoned out for a minute. You guys heard that on tape.
I will say this.
He was not in here.
No.
Then they had you guys see me the whole time doing this.
Let me say this. What does that mean?
Couldn't believe that shit for real.
What does it mean?
Because they had this music.
It was covering the sex. Okay. I told y'all, ain't no more records being remade.
It was playing in the background, guys. And I was hypnotized. You've seen I've not moved since they cut that music off. That guy left. And I'm really trying to get up, and this guy's gaslighting me.
Dude, what was the...
Yeah, you just... in shambles.
Because he saw me. They were playing this weird music over there. And then Mike D came back in the room. The conversation shifted.
Is that what happened?
I said, Devontae. It's not Devontae.
Devontae.
They said, you guys saw me. Who's Devontae? They said, ha, ha, ha.
What?
Wait, how'd that go?
They laughed like, ha, ha, ha. And I'm like, where am I? Because they told me this guy name was Devontae. And then he said,
the blackest name possible.
No! We about to get banned before we get started.
He said, no, I'm Mike D. And I was like,
Devontae. Well, what's your last name? DeAndre. Devontae DeAndre? Yeah.
That's right. Do you see what they're doing, guys?
I didn't do anything.
See, I was going to name her dog fucking Deontay or some shit like that. Or Devontae.
Man.
Do you guys
There's way too many syllables for an animal.
It was like she said it was too black.
Are you guys not listening to what they're saying? Devontae is the name.
Y'all seen Devontae?
Around.
Which one of your sons is that?
Devontae!
They named their animals Devontae, and that's what they told me your name was. Do not stand with them. They're calling you an animal.
No one said that.
I am weeping a tear from this eye.
We've never.
This is the thing. You must think that we are 3 to 5, however many gentlemen was in here, upscale men.
No, I literally came down a hallway, around the corner. Was told to sit in a chair.
And if we was about to kidnap you, like on Taken, do you think we let you
live stream?
You think we let you live stream this with them glasses and that coat on? You have a potato sack on.
No, I have one for
dancing
Sean.
to GTA music.
Listen.
You'll have a burlap sack over your head, and you would not know nothing.
They are trying to gaslight me. They told me that if I tried to get up, that I wouldn't be able to get out of the door.
Oh shit!
So you guys are gonna see me every time here.
Like, first off, who gonna chase you? My legs tired right now. I ain't doing shit.
Mike D.
Throw the flag. There you go.
Oh, how you have switched sides.
No, I ain't know. I don't even know what the
Where that nigga
They hypnotized you. You said that, Mike D.
I don't even know what the size are.
It's okay. You guys, they got y'all for today.
She about to pull a Rick
Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you, Mike D?
Damn.
On the wrong side of the game.
Damn.
Hey, y'all seen that?
But what you gonna do when they come for you?
That shit
what you gonna do?
Nothing.
Hey, y'all seen that?
Cry Me a River.
I haven't seen that. That's what Mindy Kaling.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I feel people that got the emotional attachment to Scooby Doo.
I don't have an emotional attachment to anything. Don't get me wrong, I get nostalgic and shit like that, but it's all like it's art. These aren't like based on real people or whatever. Now let's say like, cause people always be like, oh, what if they made like a black character white or something? You know, one, we didn't have as many characters, so there's no need for something like that to happen, and typically our black characters will be like based in Africa. Like Black Panther is based in like Wakanda, Africa. You couldn't make it a white dude or anything else. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't work. See you later.
She about to slide. You know the way out.
I can find it. I
Good,
have
sweetie.
good navigational skills.
I hope so.
Please don't end up on the Cleveland Remembrance page.
Damn.
That you sitting on all that the whole time? You okay?
I knocked my hip into the dip.
Into the dilt?
Yeah.
My hilts.
You been sitting on that this whole time? She smuggling shit. You stealing something? Am I missing some shit? You didn't tell me she had two niggas.
I don't know what you're speaking of. I just know her as a person.
You okay?
So when we were over Bow, I remember I told, she's older than me, and I told my brother, like, hey, I gotta like, maybe he had asked me like what girls I like. I was like, oh, I like Danielle. He's like, oh, you don't got a chance. Like,
he said, let me just shoot you down.
Hey,
right
she wasn't trying to fuck with nobody in the program. She, according to her, she'll flirt with niggas to use them, and then that'd be the end of that.
I mean,
that's all that glitter.
I don't know nothing about nothing like that. I just,
I was like, I ain't gonna
cute
throw you in
and
there.
rough and shit like that. I used to like rough.
The nigga Bo blew his whole knee out trying to impress her.
How do you even do some shit like
That
that?
nigga was frog hopping people, trying to show her how athletic he was. That nigga frog hopped somebody and his knee slipped in the grass, blew his whole knee out. Nigga was in the cast the whole summer. This was like week 1.
Damn. Sorry, Oprah.
You know, I remember being at Overbound and like the older niggas there like ruin your innocence. Maybe that's like, but I guess that's what high school would have been like before getting high school.
Program.
No, they'd be like, cause you would be like, oh, I like her or she nice or whatever. Like, I don't know, you got your innocent thoughts kind of still, like, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh no, she a hoe. Or no, me and her, like, you like, what the fuck? Like,
I never did nothing.
like we kids, ain't we? Like, I know y'all a little older. Anybody kids, y'all doing this type of stuff?
All I've ever
Old
done was
niggas was always fucking
and
the
not
girls
have sex.
in our high school. They was getting dropped off by them old ass niggas.
I mean, that was always a
was
thing.
always weird as fuck.
I went to prom in
Nobody said
2003,
nothing.
Not a
and I
motherfucking
remember
thing.
it was
It was
too
always
many
a girl
girls.
like,
It was too
my
many
boyfriend got a
girls
mortgage.
at my
I'm
high
like,
school.
I ain't
And
gonna lie, I messed with a couple
listen,
older women when I was in high school.
they niggas when they came
got
to
stuck in the
prom
hallway?
looked like us.
Like, currently?
Yes, like
That's disgusting.
who is this nigga,
Man.
man? And why y'all let him in the prom with her?
I got some exes that married niggas that look
Listen,
exactly like me.
it was
That
so many
shit is
bitches
odd
graduate
as
with us, and they fucking prom day like he giving their big brother a fucking father.
See, I be telling me I should try to date younger girls because I like, because I want kids, but I like girls my age. So, like, to date a girl that's like 18
I ain't gonna speak on this one.
is like weird.
I can't speak on this one.
What, dating younger girls? Oh, because you in a thing?
Right, anything. Please don't say this like that. What's wrong with this nigga?
Oh shit!
What does that mean? I don't
Young girls are cool.
I'm not talking about like a minor or no shit.
What are you talking?
What? I'm not missing.
I'm about to tell you. My opinion, young girls are cool. They're fun to be around. They're fun to hang with. They're fun to date. It's got to be the right younger girl. So a younger girl is still a younger person, male or female. So it's just like, hey dog, I need you to not be so stupid. about life.
Listen, that's why I don't like younger girls because of that. Like everybody, I think intelligence is like confused, like with like book smarts and shit, and then just even like social intelligence. Like it's always these people, and it'll be this person like maybe they successful, whatever. Like oh no, I got an old soul, whatever. Like it's really like really rare, but like for the most part, no, you're a fucking young person, and it screams it. You lack experience. Like you are like naive in your thinking. Like maybe you're too fucking optimistic. But literally don't really know how the world works. Like talking to a young girl is really like difficult.
That balance don't exist.
No, she just went the other way.
It don't like I mean, and it's hard to like you can't expect people there's no substitute for experience, so they can't get that like until they get experience. You know what I'm saying? And that takes time. But I don't know. I like somebody my age, but girls 35 and shit be like, I ain't trying to have no kids.
Man, so they already got that family done.
No, even if then, I talk to girls that don't have kids. I talk to girls that have kids, and I honestly I don't really talk to girls that don't want to have kids.
Ooh, question. Speaking of like that age group, that age range, and kids, let's go to inverse. I know a woman who was 35 and still a virgin.
What?
Would you smash? Is my question.
No, but more interesting, how did she get that way?
But why no?
Because there's gonna be so much. There's gonna be so much connected to being that first. So that
the situation was saving it till marriage. Engagement fell through. Never really found that path again.
So I do know.
That's gonna be unleashing a lot on you as that first person. It's gonna be so much dumped upon you.
It's not.
It really is, bro.
That's not like so. And
that's not emotional at that point.
You
that's
assume
really late start. It's gonna be a lot of.
You assume that's 1950, man.
Sex is sex, bro.
They got roses and shit like. She didn't have what she needed to have.
She didn't see pornos and stuff. But even like, besides that, I think
gotta be something going on.
A lot of times,
Scorpio.
That's the thing. That's the thing. I wouldn't think anything about like, oh, now she gonna be obsessed with me or nothing like that.
No, I'm just thinking
like,
of what is Scorpio. Her like it's mental that
no, it's just the type of person. Like, so I know multiple women that are like 30 something plus that are virgins. And like for the most part, like a lot of them aren't like they're controlling. They're like real focused on like on career. Like they're waiting for this perfect dude that don't exist. Like you know what I'm saying. Like literally a lot of times that's what those type of women are. Like they're looking for something that like the rest of us know isn't out there. We know like.
So like holding on to like a fantasy.
Yeah, you make concessions with people, man. Ain't no fucking perfect person. You find a person that's perfect for you. Like, but they looking for these perfect stats.
That's livable, that's doable, and you do.
Yeah, that's all that shit is.
A lot of times there's expectations that people set.
This is like
it ain't really rooted in reality. It's rooted in their ambition, and they never take the other person into account fully.
That's why I said that sex thing ain't a thing. Cause I remember I could have lost my virginity when I was younger, and I lost my virginity when I was 17 to my girlfriend at the time because it was supposed to be special and all that shit. Sex is just sex. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like it wasn't as special as I thought.
Niggas whisper like we not literally sitting right here. How you gonna whisper?
Ignore this. Keep talking. Ignore this.
But it's technical stuff. I wasn't sure, but
somebody else,
but you know what I'm saying. I just think like it's like don't get me wrong, sex can be very special and shit, but I think like it's not the everything
It would worry me that she might have some type of trauma if she hasn't connected physically with someone at that time. And when she does connect with that first person, it's gonna be a lot of shit attached to that person. Like,
and there's always like
it's very emotional. Cause think about it, like she's if you saving it for marriage, like and very very like church based. So she's romanticizing
that first
shit.
person. She gonna get.
I don't think that at all. I think like honestly, like it's always outliers and misnomers and shit like that. Most women like that are really religious and or like career driven, like successful women. Like these are women that are like they want somebody that's on their level for one. And two, they are religious. And two, they are looking for like this perfect dude that don't exist. But like typically, it's like again, there's always, and you can pull an example of anything. There's 8 billion people on the planet. But if someone like most of the time, it's not because of some trauma or something. And again, like, and some people are crazy after sex or whatever. But I don't really believe that because she loses her virginity real late in life, she's gonna be like obsessed with you, or it's gonna be like now you like got this bond with her or whatever like that. I mean, she may not like
we
it.
Should take a poll. Like, how many people actually remember their first? Like, is your first still a thing for you as years progress?
Is your first still? What's the question?
Like your first, like whoever you lost your virginity to. Like, I know some women who still romanticize about it, and I know some women who can't even tell you who the motherfucker was.
This is really funny. Like, Randy, I don't like the filibuster, and I'm sorry, I'm drinking, so I've been talking a lot. So I'm not a big drinker.
Motherfucker's name, Cheney.
But Anthony. So I remember telling Anthony like not too long ago. Well, you know, like within the last 3.5 years or something, I was like, you know. The girl I lost my virginity to, I was about to say her name, but I didn't want to say that. She's still. Oh no, I'm just like I don't know how respectful that is. I was like, she still looks really good. Like she looks amazing, and
80s babies was good.
And he was like, I don't know, however I quoted it or whatever. He was like, nigga, what? Like you with such and such? You know what I'm saying? Like. And it's now I'm not even with such and such, you know, but the girl I lost virginity still look fucking good. Like the girl I lost my virginity to is fucking, she aged like fucking fine wine. And when I look back, I'm like, you know, that was, it was special. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, like she still looked really nice.
What's this hood that 16 candles since you just shut up?
Well, no. I was because I was remember because I had said something about like losing your virginity, like it's just sex, like you know what I'm saying.
It was special.
But no, it was special.
You that shit in there, like nobody was gonna know.
My first was not attractive.
And I hear that often. I knew a guy who lost his virginity to like a set out, a 68-year-old club. I never know when you're serious.
Yeah, you don't.
I always assume that you fucking full of shit, honestly. Like, so, but honest, but a lot of niggas will tell you they lost their virginity in some crazy ways. I'm like, what? This is what this is how you wanted to do this? And like, no, like I wanted my virginity to be in the bedroom, like with a girl close to my age, if not my age, not no fucking.
Would have been nice.
What game is this? We're playing what?
What we playing?
I don't know. It's a card flip.
I got some dice too though.
Is this what? This is Tunk?
Yeah.
Oh, who tried to get their ass bust?
Pause.
No, it's some bitches watching. No, I'm just.
But we still recording?
I think we are. Should we stop? We got an hour and 42.
Oh no, keep it going.
Keep it going.
I didn't even know we were still recording.
Hey, this shit fun. I want to do this shit every day for real. We can talk about whatever we want until they stop the channel.
In all honesty,
why not?
I don't know how to feel about so I feel like it's, you know, I don't know where I'm at in my career. So I feel like anybody can be like, you know, blackballed or counseled or whatever. But, you know, no, I do want to, like, I always wanted to be on a podcast, but I don't want niggas to be talking too fucking crazy and then they be like, Akeem,
I tried to walk you off the cliff. And you didn't want to walk off the cliff. I was kicking the fuck out that dog.
Listen, my dog.
I took my knife out, poked him twice.
Nah, that didn't happen. My small French bulldog got attacked by a large, vicious dog. And I got the fucker off my dog. And the bougie white people who lived in the same community that I lived in applauded me for it. Nobody called the police or anything for me. It's not something.
What I do?
I'm not about to. Listen, I wish I could tell people we're regular people. We gotta, like, you know, we're like everybody else. We just don't get that same, like, wiggle room that everybody else get. You know what I'm saying? But I did what anybody else would have did. I love my dog as much as anybody else that let him lick them in their mouth. Whoa. I don't let him lick me in the mouth.
I don't judge y'all love.
I let him lick my face and shit.
Hey, man.
Sleep on my bed,
You pulled a card.
I treat him like a motherfucking person.
Throwing shit out. Why you cheating, goddammit?
What is he doing?
And I don't got no kids. That's my kid. What you talking about?
Oh, no. My son don't look me in the face, but I get it.
I mean, they do worse shit, nigga.
Like, I ain't had, like, baby.
And my dog don't.
So long.
No, my dog will try to lick me in the mouth, but I don't. I'm not like, oh, lick me in the mouth type shit, you know.
No, I don't know.
Man, shut the fuck up. This nigga had a dog.
Ooh, shit.
We had all of the same dogs for a lot of our life. Fuck.
That is the funniest shit.
Even until our family dog was still a fucking family dog while we fucking growing, you fucking cocksucker.
He said we got the same goddamn dog.
He grew up how I grew up. Fucking dog was allowed on the furniture and all that shit. We ain't had our dogs ain't sleep outside or none of that shit. White people, you ever see those memes and shit? Be like, oh, black people, you know, they don't know.
What's that? No, you gotta hold that back in your hand, big dog.
We don't do this.
Okay, how we playing then?
You out first, nigga. Put that back in your hand.
Oh, I did do it backwards.
And you did like an ace king too. You just
Hey, I don't.
Man, look,
hey, listen. I ain't gonna lie to you. You not listen. We over to Glenville. You know what happened? I would have stole you, and then he might have stole you.
What is this, my man?
Hey, so this is the thing. I done played with Glenville, Collinwood.
What you doing?
Tech,
put that card back.
East High. Like shit. Doing? Everybody got different rules. You gotta let me know the shit up front.
Listen, bro.
I
don't know what rule that is.
3-1.
But a king ace 2, I ain't never.
So wait. So wait. This the backstory though. We was playing. We was playing for fives, right?
Corner, man, I get it.
Wait. We was playing for five. Yeah, we was playing for five.
Anything next to each other.
So I had the motherfucker. I was like, oh, you playing it like that? So then the next game, fate just so happened to have it that I had that shit running all the way back. Every motherfucking card in my hand was that shit.
I don't. That kind of fuck with my head. Like,
give me all my shit.
Is that
back.
not legal?
I stopped him like, hey, that's around the corner, and that's
I had to
you threw out first, so that don't even count.
But I have never seen. I don't know. I can't let a nigga put no. I'm gonna say, is that right or wrong? But I
transfer. No,
this is why I transfer.
Shit, hey.
They was like, Mike.
Hey, I transferred.
What was that?
You would another
wait. I transferred to the suburbs after I left that. Nigga, shit got interesting.
Mike put down another King Deuce combo. I'm fighting this nigga.
I was confused, man.
Hey, that shit around in some places I had to see.
A nigga never once.
You bet nigga was like, boom. You be like, hey, what's that?
You know, niggas at our high school was some fucking
to
gambling
it is the motherfucking
The
loser.
lunchroom was a whole casino. That shit was wild.
You threw the 7 out.
Niggas got. I used to motherfucking go to the gym and shoot for motherfucking dollars and shit.
This shit do got instant replay.
No, I'm saying it's your
selling everything in lockers.
Shooting half-court shots and shit, or betting on niggas shooting half-court shots.
I took that 7.
Oh, well.
Hold on.
Man, that's like that.
Oh, y'all want to see?
It's like that though.
That's what we doing.
I got you.
And one of y'all better spread because I'm about to drop.
Pause. Where the flags?
That did sound sus.
Both flags. What he say in semi-pro? Foul. Double foul.
My bad.
You just throwing out shit. Like,
this nigga Flip playing to lose.
It's like, I'm glad this ain't spades. I'll be looking across the board.
No.
Damn, high as shit.
Not no more.
Who mine? Hold up. Let me do this first. Since you want to talk shit, I'm at least give you this 8. Just thinking
I'm gonna read this whole head.
I don't give a fuck.
I was too.
Hey, y'all can read that shit because I'm still gonna get this though. Motherfuckers, Uno in this bitch. Real though. Come on, read it. I had to figure out which rules it was. Either way, I was gonna
pull this. Cause I got faith in one of y'all pulling that jack out.
Hell no.
Oh, you got Jack of Spades over there?
Hell no.
Oh, it is.
You wanna know how I know?
You son of a bitch. Just burn me.
Cause I got how long do we do drops? How Gloomy will play it? Do we
That's
drop?
it. What the fuck you doing?
Do we drop or do we
I guess you can drop if you're not hit, but it's not your turn.
Since y'all don't go around the block, I can't do that move.
What's up? Is everybody still
You know what I get.
No.
I'm about to whoop your ass anyway. Flint got his whole fucking original name.
That nigga like a 2. I like my Jack of Diamonds.
You over there playing golf.
Just you wait.
We in Detroit. Weed is legal. Just so far.
It's on you, Mike. No, it's on. Who was on?
Is it
What's
on
up, Mike?
That's the same. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Fuck out my face, nigga. I'm out.
Why you ball the cars up like that?
Oh, because my hands was
Guess
like
what?
big as fuck on
The 10 coming.
What's that?
I got 5.
You drop it with 5?
I gotta throw out, so I'm out.
You was like,
You drop it, I'm out. What you talking about? I ain't pulling the shit.
them old 3 boys don't play like that. Like, we just
Hold on, pause.
had to
It's an old
03.
Oh,
That's an 03. Wait. That got some different meaning, but I missed. What context did I miss?
You was
Shit. 03.
I was like, I ain't with you.
No, you said throat,
so-
bro.
I said 03. See, you heard what you wanted to hear. What's on your mind? Don't be blaming that on me. Them your thoughts. I said 03. We the class of 03. That's
I was
documented.
trying to play cards.
That's documented. We the class of 2003. That's what I said.
Cards.
What you hear? What's on your mind, damn it?
Y'all niggas old. That's what the fuck I heard. That's all I know.
Hey,
I do play cards.
old wine hit hard. That's all I can say.
I'm dropping. Yeah, I'm just gonna drop. I'm not doing this no more with you. What you got?
That nigga got 48. I told you, hand looking ridiculous.
This nigga gonna tell me why my shit was high. No, my shit was low.
What you waiting for?
Nigga, that's a triple flush.
Yeah, okay.
He said I got a triple flush.
I'm gonna give you the shuffle, Mr. Triple Flush.
I'm gonna say I got the Uno cards over here too.
We not 7. What the fuck you on Uno cards?
What? Nigga, go. Man,
Niggas
I'm about to
play
bring a
Uno.
Monopoly board though. Y'all trying to get Monopoly for real cash tournament?
I'm not about playing no Monopoly, man. That should take 8 hours.
Man, play for real cash. Can we do that? Huh?
Real cash.
You ain't never did that shit?
I'm not doing it tonight.
I ain't say tonight. I ain't even got the shit. I said we should do it.
Real cash Monopoly?
Yeah.
Nah.
I think. Okay,
I'm
that could be the
lose
poll though. Let's see who
I
will
don't
be
want
in
to
it.
spend my money.
Why not?
Why not? It's my fucking money.
It's a casino in this motherfucking city. Why not?
And does this have an angle on my when I'm texting?
Yes.
Your eye might be better than mine.
No.
No, I don't want to see what I'm texting.
Can you see the screen right now?
What is these for?
No, I don't think you can.
You
I
might
was
do
just
no
making
spades.
sure.
No, I thought that was.
Slide a nigga
We should
your
make some
cards.
I want to make a movie. That's
All
all.
that shit.
Pause. Why CBO?
Where your mind at? Hey,
we should make a movie.
Hey, ladies,
I want to make a movie.
If you out there
and
live stream land,
I'm sorry.
Hit up the homie. He looking for you. His Instagram is @AntMorrow. Is it or @_Morrow?
I don't want to.
I don't know what you're talking
I swear, I'm not a big.
He capping.
I never take like my hoodies and shit off.
Ladies, he trying to get at drinking for real.
I don't.
So what's up?
Both of y'all take your hoodies off.
Man, shut up, nigga.
I took mine off for licensing purposes.
I only took my shit off because I'm drinking and I'm starting to sweat. And nigga, it'll be summertime. You have never seen me take my hoodie off. It's rare I take my shit off. So
you get that shit on in the summer.
I'm just chilling.
He said I'm so cool. I wear hoodies in the summertime.
He does it.
Let's go over.
Shut the fuck up. I used to be in the fucking alpha parties and motherfucking hoodies sometimes in that bitch.
Just be cold.
Nah, nigga. Just because I'm a cool ass nigga, I don't perspire like that.
You trying to cuff yourself? What the fuck is going on over here?
You gotta let him know. Say he over there caressing.
That nigga picked the cards up. Listen, this is how wild the nigga is. He put them down. He's like, let me get the right angle. If you don't just, what is this?
Dose.
What the fuck is that?
It's a party to Uno.
I don't need all that.
Wait,
so you selling us drugs? What the fuck is going on? That niggas are sliders on the
He did come with the pack like, if y'all don't like that, I got this big
right.
That ain't that high. Like, what's the difference between Uno and Dose?
So Dose came. I saw it and I bought it, but I never played it.
What?
But I feel like
get that game out of here.
I feel like we should try it.
The four of us are about to try some shit for the first time.
Why not? People want to see that shit. Where your mind at, ladies? If you in the mood, get at what's the number?
I never heard of that.
555
like a few game
26
over these
33
299.
I don't want to have to learn no shit. We just do regular Uno. I'm not ready for Dose.
You're not ready for Uno?
No, we can do Uno.
You wait till niggas inebriated like.
That's what makes it fun. Challenging, nigga.
Well, I mean, now y'all talking though.
Like we played one game of cards and you played out 8 other games. Then we'll do like a 10-minute burst of everything.
I got.
What made y'all move it from over here to over here?
More space to get the
we pull these out. Nobody know how to play this. Stop pulling this fucking game out.
It's Family Feud. How don't you know how to play?
When we auditioned for Family Feud and they ain't even select us.
Oh, that's bullshit. They ain't pick y'all. Y'all family entertaining as fuck.
I was ready to go to Hollywood. I knew I was going to just make whatever I need to make.
They was going to love us, though.
You got to roll the dice first.
So plot twist.
What are y'all talking about?
You do. You got to roll the dice.
What's this, though?
Man, why we not playing cards?
Which one you want to do? Why not both?
Niggas just...
New game.
That nigga's ADHD. Where did this shit come from?
It's fuck, though.
And we rolling dice now?
Oh, you got to pull the blue one.
I get to win.
Where the fuck did this come from?
I won one game of Tucker was over.
I won that shit first off.
No, you didn't.
I did. I went out before
you did.
What's the difference in this, Jenga?
You got to roll the dice.
And they got shit written on
it. It's for the LGBT community.
It is definitely.
These colors are not representation of that.
Right. It's red, white, blue, and black. How you get the rainbow out
what the fuck
that
you
shit?
doing? Huh?
Hey, y'all hear about that shit?
You know,
with Aretha Franklin.
I'm not like an official.
That's
not legal. All right. And
he used both hands in that motherfucker, did he?
He went to the top.
Where the flags at?
He got the easiest one and cheated still.
He moved his railway out the way.
Double flag.
What the do that?
No.
It couldn't get no easier than he cheated.
Right. It slid out.
I mean, dice.
Yeah. Listen.
He ain't even rolled.
We just going to fuck them dice.
Damn, you don't want to play.
I mean, that's what makes it part of it.
So
what the fuck are you doing?
I'm not doing shit on these blocks.
Well, cuz, I'm going to pull the red one every trip.
There you go.
This was nonsensical.
I didn't know it was going to do that.
Nigga sucking this guy.
Hey, it don't happen that often.
That nigga said, let's pull the shit out.
What?
He said, let's pull a game but I'm horrible at.
Hey, shit, y'all had to get y'all win back. See, y'all all won that once.
I didn't even fucking go.
See, you won. You won and you ain't have to go.
Is it 3 at a time?
No, man. It's cars right here.
Oh, was LeBron so comfortable?
Oh, yeah, we can put it back.
No, these are Tommy's.
I'm sorry?
Tommy's.
Tommy?
From Morton. These Tommy's.
No.
Them the I ain't got no job 3000s.
That's Charles Barkley's. What's the
34? Oh shit,
Giannis.
Oh yeah, let me honest is
Giannis.
Hey, that's an interesting shoe design. Like your foot is pressed into the shoe.
They look a lot like some kind of like LeBron. That's funny. They're both Nike, so it makes sense.
It's crazy. Bron been in the league so long. The motherfuckers that's like in the MVP running is in the MVP running with him. Like that shit interesting.
I mean, in all honesty, I don't know. Even Kobe or whatever, most niggas who should have like 1 million MVPs that was playing. LeBron should have way more than what he has.
I agree with that.
I saw somebody making an argument about Steve Nash. It's like, oh, he got 2 like MVPs, but he didn't deserve them. Like, I think it's kind of ridiculous because I don't know. Maybe they was like comparing him to like Chris Paul, and it's like Chris Paul leads him in steals and assists.
But I think that was political.
Like, you know, he's over him in both of them.
But you know, you got to keep in mind that it's the media that pick like 70% of the votes for that.
Why somewhere in there so much
is media votes. So the media is picking the MVPs and everything. So you're not really getting graded by real basketball context. It's all whatever the media.
That is not how it goes.
The media perception is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you got a couple experts in the mix. So don't even ask them their opinion.
No, I know they got like some players or whatever. Certain people get votes. Like
more recently, they have been better.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
It's not.
No,
it's supposed to be a different direction. You got the same level to talk about.
But
this one right here. What I had said was why niggas hate Chris Paul. I don't know why people dislike Chris Paul so much.
Chris Paul does shit to motherfuckers.
Chris Paul is one of my favorite players ever.
He's terrific in production, but the way
I love Chris
you ever seen a hot dog being made? Chris Paul is the hot dog being made.
Tell you, he's no Kemba Walker.
Stop that shit, because Chris Paul is better than both the motherfuckers in that set.
Both what niggas? You only said one.
So our long standing back and forth is the Cavs.
It's been him losing, and he's the one to keep.
It's not a loss. So this is what I said because of how the Kyrie situation played out, like long term. I said I would have rather us had Kemba, who wanted to stick around in a situation that benefited him. Like Kyrie getting Brian, Kyrie felt like he still should have been number 1, the man or whatever. Even though he had the number 1 usage rate. Like his usage rate was higher than LeBron. Brian deferred to Kyrie, but Kyrie still wasn't content. I believe that Kemba would have.
Brian wasn't going to.
And that's also true. That also plays into my point.
Kemba Walker not as good as him.
And that's the thing. Like so.
Because Kemba Walker made it to the playoffs by himself.
Without LeBron
you keep saying
that.
He did.
He had a team around him.
That was not a team. Al Jefferson went down on injury. Al Jefferson wasn't even there, and they still made a playoff run. Led by Kemba Walker.
I think Kyrie is a better player.
Them first 4 years.
I don't know if we go to that finals. I mean, if we win that finals or whatever.
Kemba
with Kemba and
Kemba not putting up 41.
You not. So the other thing, being a basketball player, with Kemba, you wouldn't need him to put up 41 because everybody else would have
every one of them motherfucking points
because of how Kyrie played at that time. If they were in sync the whole time, think about what the Death Squad was. Kyrie wasn't even on the floor. The most productive lineup didn't even include the starters. LeBron was the only starter in that equation.
No,
you talking about Channing Frye, Shump. J.R. Smith was the other starter, along with Brian. They didn't even feature a center. That's what I'm saying. It was the Cavs lineup.
I feel like Shump's offensive numbers weren't never as good in the fucking finals.
Brian said, "I need the dogs." Let me down because I'm a big Shump fan. Kyrie is for self. Kyrie is playing now because there's so much pressure. Like I ain't gonna say pressure, but he has to deliver right now.
Kyrie
got no choice.
Kyrie was great for us. And I loved him while he was here.
I did like him, but he couldn't get us to the playoffs. Is my point. Kemba got the Hornets to the playoffs.
We were a lottery team.
They were too.
And you remember,
the Cavs right now and the Hawks are a good comparison because they started rebuilding at the same time.
When Kobe Bryant was missing
Atlanta and Cleveland.
I do remember that, and then the team built around him. But Kyrie bounced.
Sure
Kobe stayed. You're still playing into my point. I believe Kemba would have stuck around. He wouldn't go through all the injuries because we got the best hospitals here. Like, what you mean? If we had Kemba led his team to the playoffs through leadership traits. Kyrie is amazing to watch. He's fun to watch. I'm not taking anything away from Kyrie, but from an X's and O's standpoint,
I need a coach just playing ball still.
You
That's why we got coaches.
No,
nigga, I want ball
you
players,
need a coach.
Nigga.
You talked about Chris Paul. Chris Paul is a coach on the floor. That's what makes him great. Why wouldn't I want the player that's going to help be a coach on the floor and lead his team? I'm not taking anything away from Kyrie. Kyrie's an amazing scorer. But tell me what else Kyrie does.
Dribble.
He's good at getting steals.
Get separation. Get people involved.
He's good at getting off-ball steals, not on-ball steals.
I don't know. Pressure. I don't have a...
Kemba not good enough, and that Kyrie good at. It ain't a
you
trade.
Need to watch the film.
It ain't a trade that Kemba got that Kyrie not better.
I watch film. You need to watch the film.
It's not a trade that Kemba Walker
has. As a basketball coach, I watch film.
There's not a trade that Kemba Walker has.
Regardless of what he's saying,
Kyrie
I can
not
pull
better.
Up film and
outside of some intangible. You said
lucky I ain't hooked that laptop up.
Outside of some intangible.
Otherwise, I had to right here pulling it up. I can still do it.
Aside of some scout intangible, sitting in between their ears. There's not a physical attribute that fucking Kim Walker has.
Who was the national champion?
Level
who was the national champion that year
and
that they both came into the draft?
11 games and still niggas said I'm better than you.
That's
I
fine.
saw 30 games of you,
but did the
and
Cavs
so you
make
was
the playoffs
not me.
Without LeBron?
30
at that
games
point?
of you was not me, nigga.
Have the Cavs make the playoffs without LeBron?
How you not seeing that?
Had the Cavs made the playoffs without a player named LeBron?
Was not a nigga who played with a bad foot.
As an individual that loves the Cavs,
I hear you.
Let's talk facts.
Well, I know GM talked about him going number one.
Who, Kyrie?
Nobody talked about ESPN. Talked about nobody said
anybody could have went number one.
Kimber should go.
Hey, you gotta understand how spin works. You understand how spin works.
What's the nigga name?
They could have put a storyline around any one of them.
And Derek, what's the other nigga name? The forward who came out that year, not
Williams. We ended up having them. We ended up having them.
No one brought up Kemba Walker. Not one outlet brought up Kemba Walker going number one overall. Not nobody.
I didn't say Kemba had to go number one. I said we could have did something different with number one and still got our point guard for the future.
The Cavs had a bad pick by picking Kyrie Irving number one.
You talking about somebody who's still heartbroken about the Jamal Crawford,
that shit was so long
Chris
ago.
Mims trade.
About the Cavs
I've been watching GM moves longer than anybody.
Not drafting Bol.
Yeah.
I felt like that was stupid as fuck.
You still gotta look at rosters though. How would you feel with the Cavs rosters at that time?
Right now,
Bobo the center.
Bobo plays center for the fucking Magic.
Bobo does not play center. He plays whatever the fuck he wants to play.
He plays power forward and center for the Magic.
Listen,
is that what it says on 2K?
That's what it say when he played. Because the rookie out there playing a 3 and a 4.
I told everybody when I saw Steph Curry in college that nigga should go number one.
We're talking about Bobo playing center.
Okay, but it's
like
the era
it's crazy that so many people
he comes in and spilled Wendell Carter. What are you talking about?
This nigga weird. You see this motherfucker?
He weird.
Wendell Carter versatile as fuck. What you mean? Don't reduce him to center.
I say
Wendell Carter step out on it if you need to.
What are you talking about? He spills Wendell Carter. He's the backup center. Like, what are you talking about?
You gotta look at lineups and adjustments. It's an era small ball and positionless basketball.
The fuck you talking about, Mike?
I'm talking about
Bobo being on the Cavs. And you said, why would we need him? The nigga plays backup center for the Magic is a ball
how would he fit? I said, look at
rosters. He would fit way better than Robin Lopez and Kevin fucking Love right now. Right.
No, you talking about draft day. That's not the roster we have now.
We got Dylan Willer for that pick.
We wouldn't have Devon Mitchell if we drafted Bobo.
Why wouldn't we?
Because shit would have played out differently.
No,
we got fucking Dylan Willer with that pick. It could have been him.
Okay, Bobo would have produced. The Cavs wouldn't have had the other assets they needed.
Yes, what other assets?
We wouldn't have
been a lottery team with Bobo. Take what he's saying into a
criticism because he didn't get a chance this season.
Take what you're saying that's true, right? Bobo would have showed out for the Cavs. The Cavs aren't in that same. The Cavs aren't in the play-in at that point.
Bobo was injured.
No, Bobo been balling. Bobo was in Denver.
He's been balling out,
he was behind Jokic. He was behind. That's what I'm saying. He was ready to go. Bobo been ready to go since high school.
I know. He was fucking great. He was great in college. He got injured.
But
that nigga shot an unbelievable percentage from 3.
He's a dribble, drive, slash. He's
all
not a
these
traditional
young, tall dudes are going to like that. KD was an anomaly. That's about to be the norm now. That's about to be just regular.
He's a tall 5. He's Wembanyama. He's before we accepted that somebody that tall can play that game.
Athleticism to be a 3.
He's the gateway for a player like Wembanyama.
I gave him credit for it.
No, Bobo doesn't get credit for what he actually does.
Wembanyama has not played in the NBA either. He get. I thought you ain't smoke. Why didn't you say you ain't smoke?
He grabs the ball off the board. He pushes it like he's Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom is the only other big man.
Lamar Odom not a 3.
You crazy, big ball. Lamar Odom is a everything.
Yeah, he
don't play him like
Lamar
that.
Lamar Odom was like before his time. Like that nigga can handle. I never understood why he wasn't like
a player like Lamar Odom.
Like his numbers wasn't better.
Every team Lamar Odom played on,
because he can handle. He was tall as fuck and can handle.
No one said he's not a good guy. No one said he's not a good player. I don't know how either one of them start defending him. Like I said,
I'm saying because Bo pushes like Lamar Odom.
You play LeBron at the 2 and the 5.
He's taller,
but that's not his position.
He not.
What y'all not understanding?
He a utility guy.
Because he can play a position, not mean his position. Lloyd Marketing can play the 3, but he playing the 4 right now as an all-star.
Because he's trying to get the votes.
No, because that's my position. I can play the 3, but I'm here.
It depends. Like you could classify
Andy
as
Davis
whatever you want to.
Can play the 5, but I'm on 4.
See, you acting like they can't reclassify. They can reclassify as whatever they want to reclassify.
In today's game, that's more of a thing.
It's more strategic
that has
than
nothing to do with the original point.
Anthony
Davis was Bobo to the Cavs.
Honestly, Anthony Davis is a small forward. When KG played small forward before they got into that joke.
You telling me we shouldn't have?
And they had a 4-5 and KG had a 3.
Wouldn't happen because we have Bobo instead of Dylan Windler.
Yeah, that's what the whole point of
we wouldn't be in this. We wouldn't have the same assets because we wouldn't have got Obaji.
No, yeah,
we wouldn't have got him.
We would have because
we wouldn't because Bobo would have showed out with the Cavs.
He wouldn't have.
Who was in his draft class?
Niggas be charging like
we had Drummond, then we had Jared Allen. He didn't sit behind niggas anyway.
He wasn't playing center for us.
Like a high price.
He was.
Bobo ain't a center. He a small forward. He classifies as a center.
Why did
Matt Jimmy to play that small forward?
I be thinking about it too. Like $40 every 2 weeks
because of matchups.
The thing is, like, it used to be like $15. But the thing is, so I be a lot of places, and so like I had like a set barber in New York, I had a set barber in Miami.
You know,
where does Jokic get his usage from?
But it's worth whatever price. Everybody is charging like these crazy prices, and you leave. And your mustache is like crooked or whatever. And it's like I don't want to pay like $50, $40 for a nigga who's a subpar barber.
$20. Walgreens gets a set of clippers. The best investment I've ever made in my life.
I don't want to cut my own shit. I wouldn't mind, but I don't want to experiment on my shit. Is essentially what I'm saying.
Your beard grow back in 1 week. Just experiment with your beard.
Man, I gotta go out in public. Like I just want to look crazy.
I fucked some shit up before.
That's why he
said I like this. Give me some time.
I had to shit down to the pencil strap. I had to cut
Anthony, I got you together. You just was not you didn't like it for whatever reason, and blew it out of proportion.
This nigga was trimming with mustache, like. You know what I'm saying? Weird. Like I'm still in high school. I think he's in college at this point, but he's a teenager. And so he's trimming a mustache for me, and it wasn't that like he trimmed it like it was sloppy. He trimmed it too short. It was not the length of my lip.
This nigga's lying, man. It wasn't the length of his lip.
It was not the length of my lip.
Listen, when he smiled, that bitch stopped right at his fucking mouth.
Man, this nigga had me looking crazy.
He wanted to hang over his mouth like a handlebar.
No, I didn't. He lied. That bitch ain't even do that at that point. Nigga.
Why not give him what he wants?
I ain't even. But look,
he couldn't do it like you just said.
My mustache didn't even do that. He's trimming it. If he's lining it up, why would I expect it to do some shit it ain't even do? Listen. This motherfucker cut it too short. So I'm like, bro. I'm like, look. Look, I'm like, bro, I cannot walk around with this motherfucking mustache off. We gotta shave this bitch off. So then he shaved the mustache off. And even at like 17, like, you got the little stash. But you look crazy. Because you didn't have that stash. Now you like.
Yeah, he just.
And so I remember I was walking around like this. And niggas kept being like, "Key, why you got your hand on your mouth?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm chilling." Like,
you said I'm good, dog.
What's so then, like motherfuckers like pried my hand down. I was like, "Oh," like, you know what I'm saying?
They petty as fuck for that shit.
Oh yeah, man.
But I'd rather walk around with the clean, like, no lip, like, than to have the fucking mini stash. And it wasn't a full Hitler. But nigga, that's the Jason. That's the Charlie. He gave me the Charlie Chaplin.
The dirty Frenchman. He gave you the dirty Frenchman.
I wish that bitch was the dirty Frenchman.
Was he like Hulk Hogan?
Man, no. And this nigga mine, I just fucked his ass. The nigga,
that bitch was too short. Right? The bitch was too short.
I promise you.
That nigga stash ain't look like that.
Listen, this is how funny life is.
My homies cut my hair in high school before basketball.
Wait. Mike, this is how funny life is. So niggas say, line me up.
The Hollywood Hogan.
Listen, I'm like, this is my brother. Ooh. I feel like, oh yeah, he want his big brother line him up. I got you. When I tell you, I went like this. Look at this cup. I was like, and I went from the back and pulled out like all over here on the breast.
Sorry. I was thinking that shit. You said it though.
You are the pause king. And like, and what?
Anyway.
I pulled it from the bag or whatever the fuck you just said. That shit was crazy, bro.
I did the shit on both sides. He wanted, for some reason, the 3/8 of an inch I took off both sides was too much for him.
It just keeps going.
He tells the story, and every time the mustache is this big, I never cut it.
Yo, didn't I just say it wasn't as bad as the Hitler, but it didn't reach my whole lip, bro?
It did.
It didn't, nigga. I wouldn't have had you cut off my whole mustache.
My
if
nigga,
the bitch was doable.
I promise you.
The bitch wasn't doable.
Listen,
like,
that bitch stopped right here, and he wanted to stop right here. Why you had me clean it up if you didn't want to stop where your fucking lip stop at, nigga? You nigga thought you had Jay-Z lips. Like, nigga, your lips stop here.
Oh, no, you said he what?
I think I trust you.
And I hooked you up. And then you, for some reason,
you though?
You was like, let me cut it all off.
Did you really
cut
hook
all
him
off,
up,
nigga.
bro?
I didn't like it all off.
This is the thing. I wouldn't have sent you to school looking stupid. I would have been like, yeah, this is going to be funny. I was like, the mustache not as short as you think. In your mind, you was like, he cut too much hair. No, fuck that nigga. My whole lip is ruined. It was never like that.
My nephew broke my fucking controller on my PlayStation.
You gotta choke him. Choke him out.
I want to, because I have two controllers, and he broke the other one. And so, like,
that's it. You can't say I want to. You gotta choke him.
You know, because I'm playing the game, and I'm pretty good at Call of Duty. Actually, I probably should stream that shit. Like, and my shit is like veering to the left. So I'm going to like throw a fucking grenade, and the bitch veers to the left and throws the bitch into like the fucking container, and like I'm like, what the fuck? So you know, so I test it. So I go to a menu, and it's scrolling through the fucking menu. So it's like, oh yeah, this bitch is veering to the left. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm fucking salty because I'm still fairly decent with it veering to the left. But I know I'm annoyed because I can feel it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if I'm playing a different game that's not Call of Duty, like Returnal, I'm like, you got to jump, and this is like these spots or you'll fall to your death. That's like very crucial to not be fucking veering anywhere. And guess what? I fuck up on those spots a lot, and I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah, wheel alignment.
Them bitches is fucking expensive to be fucking.
How much the PlayStation controllers?
At least $60 for fucking one. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Go on Marketplace.
Wait, for the 4 or the 5? Or
right.
the Xbox?
5.
Oh, them bitches 70.
75.
75.
Oh, I don't even remember. I bought that bitch a while ago.
Oh, that shit hurt my feelings. That's why I remember.
I mean, it didn't at the time, but right now it's going to because I'm not working. And, yeah, so, like, I actually don't like doing anything.
I am trying to stream, though. I'll bring mine down.
Like,
we can grab another TV in this motherfucker and really get some shit popping. Hey, yo, Johnny, bring your ass down. Let's get some gaming shit going.
Nah, man, I don't play. Let a nigga play.
Huh?
You gonna embarrass us.
Who, Johnny?
You gonna bring Tekken down here? You go. It's gonna be flawless victories.
First off, fuck him.
Well, he's like a professional gamer, like legit.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be.
When I lived in New York, he came to New York, and I was like,
that
you know, where he was hanging out with me or whatever. Like,
I gotta
you know what I'm
get to
saying?
Streaming
you didn't understand that it's gonna be.
And what he don't stream now. Like he really into like his video. He does videography. He shot like videos for like ESTG, like from Atlanta and shit, and Soulja Boy and shit. Like so, like he got shit going on.
We lost the camera.
What gaming? No gaming. That's what he was doing when he was like a little younger. And
it's been 2 drinks and a joke. I'm at Mar. We getting out of here.
We
Camera's
still
dying. This nigga playing bad jingle by himself.
You been recording this?
We play one hand at a
Hell
time.
yeah.
Yo, this dude, he
close
does
us
like
on
acting or
Uno
something.
cards.
Like,
This is my main man Mike D.
What up,
You already know Dave Flint. This is my brother Akeem. I was supposed to interview you and her, and that never happened.
We could do a pre-recorded joint and drop.
Yeah, we had to do that because niggas drunk
Let's do
now.
a
I don't
package.
like doing that.
Yeah, let's fuck the game up. Fuck it.
Because I'm gonna use some off the wall questions right now.
Let's live every day this year. Fuck it, 2023.
Like how long? And how many years did it take for you to realize you was a bitch?
is that what you was gonna ask me?
That was some shit right there. Oh shit.
That was the very first question.
Damn.
We was getting some other shit after that. But we had to get to that first.
Between two ferns type shit. We can do that. I like that.
Man, that dude Funny Marco is crazy, man. Like, he'll really pull up on somebody at the gym. He's like, yeah, I'm about to smack this guy in the face. This guy here, what's your name, sir? Like,
I'm sorry, what's this?
PlayStation.
Oh, my tag? Oh.
Yeah, trying to match you on Bumble.
On Bumble, what the fuck is that?
I thought you was Team Xbox.
No, this PlayStation. No,
I'm about to say, but you can play cross-platform on Call of Duty.
I don't care if you're a fucking homo, but this is Team Xbox. We don't do that PlayStation.
We can get that shit.
Man, is that
too. Xbox.
Anthony had a PlayStation all his life, and then he switched over to Xbox, and now this nigga don't. This nigga gay.
Now you got some sense.
He a gay nigga.
Why not get
You don't mean none of this.
Oh, I thought we stopped.
Oh shit. Let's